Hello, welcome. How is everybody doing? I know I am a tad bit late, but I have a good reason this time. I have a good excuse. Also, I hope the music isn't too loud. I don't know what volume to have it on. I got very distracted. I decided to make a last minute purchase today and got very distracted setting it up. But I think it was worth it. Okay? I think Zero not real. Zero is, in fact, real. Look at me. Yeah. Hello. Oh, I need to adjust it. Hello. Hi. I decided to make a last minute purchase, and then I spent the last like hour customizing this thing. Look, it's so cute. Holy shit. Oh my god. Yeah, Catboy Zero real. I also had to learn Live 2D on the fly, which was not fun. Or I guess it was it was VTube Studio, I think is the one I used. But yeah. Meow. I will not be meowing, no. Why he look like Sasuke from Naruto, but oh my god, you look so cute. Can I call you cute? Yes, you can call this model cute. Also, the Naruto is probably due to, and I need to, yeah, there we go. It's probably due to the mask. It's a little edgy, but I thought it looked cool. But we can take it off. I'm still learning how to use the program. So some of the things like the eyes and the emotions, I don't fully understand yet. I'm still learning. Oh, look, I could be a deer too. You look so cute. Yeah, he's so cute. Yeah. Anyways, I also added the little sound, the little visualizer on the bottom for the lo-fi, because I've had that sitting in my downloads for so long, but just never had a chance to use it. Who made the model? Oh yeah, I should probably put them in the description. Give me a second. It's a pre-made model that you can customize. It was made by, let me see if I can find it. Hurry, please. Crynautica. The name is Crynautica, and I'm gonna go ahead and link their account in the description too. Although I don't think, yeah, they're not currently accepting new commissions, unfortunately, but I'm going to link them. Where's it at? Live 2D model, and then we link. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I pressed the button. I forgot it. The button does things. I don't know which button that is. Which one was that? No. How do I get rid of it? I'm not gaming today. Oh, it's that one. There we go. You know who is currently accepting new commissions? Silver, are you doing commissions? Link your thing. Link the thing. I want to look. Do it. Anyways, today we're working. I have college stuff that I've been putting off for a very long time, and I really I really need to get it done, but and it's due tomorrow. But I also didn't want to put off another stream because that's like 3 or 4 weeks in a row. So we're doing this instead. We're just gonna listen to some lo-fi. I don't know. It's some random Spotify on playlist on Spotify. We're just gonna chill and hang out and do some work. If you have something you need to get done, now is the perfect time to do it. Yes, I am. Link, please post. Actually, can you post links in here? You should be able to, maybe. I don't think it'll be a problem. I don't think I have stream elements in my chat. Why can't I have money? No, please. Which world, let me commission silver, please. I have too much to get done. I don't know where to start. When that happens to me, I just like to itemize things a little bit. Itemize it and then just start at whatever you put on your list first. It's as good a starting point as any. It's also in my community tab, and there's a short about it. Ooh, let me C. Oh, that's... How do I get this to open in the... Oh, I guess I'll... Go here, copy this. Go here. You would think I know how a computer works, but apparently I can't do anything. There we go. Just like the one that says support iron mouse. Yes. Please, everybody. Ooh, here we go. Okay. That is now... Let me star that so I can look at it later. I cannot get too distracted away. But I will definitely look into that. Yes. Yes. I need more art. It might be a problem. Yeah, I mean, honestly, just start anywhere. Starting anywhere is better than not starting at all. Why am I blue? Why is my outline blue? Let me fix this. We're gonna... You're seeing behind the veil. I apologize. Oh, you're seeing very behind the veil. Oh, let me just put that over there for a second, just in case. Oh, it might be crashing. No. No, we're alive. We're fine. It's supposed to be completely transparent background. What the heck? Why do I have a blue outline? We go here maybe? Okay. We're gonna have to do a little bit of... Just hide that for a second. No! I'm still trying to learn how this program works. Background, thank you. Can I just do transparent? Is that a thing? How would one do that? I guess the answer is no. Is this bad? Ugh. Is this... How do I... Oh, now everything's got like a white... I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. Okay, we're back. That's so confusing. I still need to learn how to use the program. 7 cures, 0 dying. It's fine, we fixed it. I don't know if the white background's better, but it's fine. Time to go back to reading my AO3. That's definitely work. Wait, what is AO3? I've heard that before, but I don't know 100%. 3. Oh, that's fair. I actually currently... Okay, stop that. There we go. Now we're sitting. You can... Why are my pants that color? No, we gotta go back to standing. It's the wrong color. I still need to edit a lot of the textures in the add-ons because I only did the main ones. The original one is like all white and black. But I am going to be working on... Where's it at? Chemistry. My chemistry final, actually, is due tomorrow. And I've kind of started it, but I really, really hate it. So it's not even close to done. It's not even close at all. He's such a silly little guy. He is. He's so silly. Cuteness, aggression. Oh, why is everyone around me in chemistry shaking my fucking head? I wouldn't be if I had a choice. They were just like, hey, here are the classes you can take. One of them's got to be a science class this semester, and it was either chemistry or physics. And I already know physics. I already don't like physics. It's too much math for me. I can't do it. So I chose chemistry instead. And when I chose chemistry, I thought, oh, we'll be working with chemicals, mixing them up, learning about the periodic table, all that fun stuff. No, I'm learning about pH and aspirin. Why? Physics, my beloved. I love physics. Airplanes. I like physics. Don't get me wrong. It's fun, and the application of it is very cool. The math is horrible. I never want to again. Never again. No, we're learning about, okay, so, and I should be able to share at least some of the content of this. I don't think it's going to be a huge deal. I don't think any of it's going to be doxable. And that'd be really crazy if someone found my docs by looking at what I'm currently studying. But the first part of it, fine, whatever. It's the effect of pH on food. Okay. The second part, household products and their pH and how to use them safely and dispose of them safely. And then it's like, oh, you need to describe a situation where you used aspirin for other than pain relief and its effects, or you or someone you know. I've never seen anyone use aspirin. Has anyone here actually used aspirin? I use ibuprofen for all of my ailments. It solves everything. I'm about to get a degree in aerospace engineering. Trust. That's hilarious. I actually, when I was in junior high in the very beginnings of high school, wanted to be an aerospace engineer so badly. I wanted to build planes so badly. And then I realized how much math it takes to become an engineer. And I very, very quickly gave up on that. But yeah, I've never used aspirin. I've never seen anyone that's used aspirin. At least not to my knowledge. So how am I supposed to write a retrospective essay about the many uses of aspirin when, let me tell you, a singular lab we've done this semester was on the synthesis of aspirin. We just learned how to synthesize it. I don't even know what it does besides pain relief. Zero talking, all I hear, noun, verb, descriptor, something, something. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Be careful, I once accidentally doxed my high school neurologist by sending them my worksheet. No, I'm not gonna have it up on screen. This is just like a hangout and chill. It might as well be a just chatting stream. Just to be safe, because I'm sitting here looking at the screen that is my final paperwork, and I see my full legal name in the top left. And I'm like, no, I probably shouldn't display this. I high-key love math. I like the conceptualizing and problem solving that math brings. I hate doing the math. All math, all of it. Why do these numbers do the things that they do? I don't know. In the top left is Zero Virtual Tuber. I should start turning in my assignments that way, yes. That would be great. Also, is the background music loud enough? It doesn't look very loud. Let's turn it up a bit and see what happens. Oh, that's very loud, isn't it? Let me adjust that down. My visualizer's going crazy. But that's the interesting part. I like having a problem and coming up with like a formula to solve that problem, but figuring out why the numbers do what they do, but I don't want to know because it doesn't make any sense. What do you mean it's like an inherent law of our universe? What? I'm so unattentive, you could probably tell me any piece of info and I'd probably ask you to say it again because I zoned out. That's fair. Also, there's one thing I want to point out that you guys can't see right now, but it angers me to the nth degree. I don't know if the app I'm using for my model is payable, if I can spend money, but what the heck is this thing? It's like their little mascot flying around and I can't get rid of it. So you don't get to see my cool shoes. Look at my shoes, they're so cool. Alas, no shoes for you. Okay, I really should actually start working on this now. Oh, that's the VTube Studio watermark. There's a Steam DLC to remove it? Where? Where? B2 Studio. At $15 to remove the watermark. I can crop things. It's fine. It's fine. My hours of studying that program has paid off. This is actually my first time using this program. I downloaded it once because I didn't know that you couldn't use a VRM model with it, and it's just sat on my PC ever since. It's just been here, unopened, unloved. Let's go to class content. Where is final? Thank you. Oh, is it gonna download the thing again if I click this? No. Okay. Oh, it's gonna download that though. Okay. Bah. How do I split screen this? All right. Now, yeah. Okay. So the fourth part of this assignment, and this is going to be a little bit of complaining, a little bit more complaining on my my final assignment for this class. Reflect on advice or recommendations you'd heard from health professionals about the preventative use of aspirin. Who goes around just talking about the preventative use of aspirin to people? Is that normal? Am I the one that's crazy here? Does anyone know anything about aspirin from any kind of healthcare professional? What? And it's one of the requirements is that each question should have a credible source. Am I supposed to be the credible source in my own experience with aspirin, or do I need to find a healthcare professional to give me recommendations about aspirin? And then cite them. I don't know. I don't understand. Oh, wait, I forgot about the timer. How do I? Oh, that's the wrong thing. Okay. Start timer. Yeah, it is study time. I don't have an alarm, so you guys may have to yell at me. I'll probably see it up there when it flips back to 0, but I don't have an alarm. I didn't have time to set one. All right, let's see. I have done like the rough outline of this assignment. So I've got like the first paragraph. It's going to be very short. If they're expecting like a really well thought out paper here, they've got another thing coming. I don't know anything about aspirin or the pH effects of odd food. I don't understand. Format. How do I although it's a different class. I don't even know what it's considered. It's like the introductory class for the college. And I had a 2-page paper due Sunday that I hadn't even started by Saturday. And I was writing it. And I had a page and a half. And I just ran out of things to say. I was just throwing random stuff out there that meant absolutely nothing. And then I look in the syllabus requirements because I was curious what was going to be necessary, like font and typeface and all that other stuff. And it's 12-point font. I was using 11. It's Times New Roman. I was using Arial. I don't know why Google Docs automatically uses Arial, but I guess it's what they do. And then it's like, oh, it needs to be double spaced. So I double space it. And all of a sudden I have 2.5 pages of assignment. I wrote a bunch of random bullshit that I did not need. Which honestly was probably for the best because I would not have finished that assignment. Is this gonna have to be double spaced too? I don't know this class's requirements. Like a tab. But is the music better now? Bye, Silver. I hope you enjoyed dinner. Where's my water? But hopefully the music is a little bit better. I know it was very quiet, but I was too busy playing with my little guy to test the sound. Yeah, okay. Let's see, chemistry overview. Frick, I just realized I have to learn how to draw another model. I'm sorry. Will it help? Do you need references? Here, let me take the... Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Oh, Oh, that's bunny ears. That's hard eyes. There we go. Does it help if I get rid of the accessories? Oh, that's also bunny ears. We'll do sad face. Yeah, there we go. This is your reference. When I laugh at the sad face, it looks not sad. There we go. Now it's fine. I've dealt with worse. Oh yeah, haven't you like dug through Twig VODs to find certain outfits? Even though I'm pretty sure all of Twig's outfits are on their Fiverr. They have some sort of VTuber display thing that I don't know. Please no sad. Oh, I clicked. I can't. Why no sad? Why? Hi Cass, welcome. How are you? We are currently... I said I was going to study, but that is not what is happening right now. Yo, Catboy Zero Real, yeah, Catboy Zero Real. I may have been a little late because of it, but we are real, yes. Hi Cass. And even if all outfits, not all hairstyles, oh yeah. That's fair, actually. That was probably a pain, actually. But yes, Cass, we are co-working right now. I think that's what they call it, body doubling, something like that. I'm just doing my college work, but I didn't want to postpone another stream, and I figured we could just hang out and everyone work on what they need to work on. And I will sit here and try to figure out how to change the spacing in Google Docs for the umpteenth time because I always forget. No suggested. Okay, that's not what I clicked on. Google, please. Body doubling is nice. Yeah, I always seem to get more stuff done when I've got like a Twig stream up or something. Okay, this is really gonna annoy me. We're changing it back to blue. We're changing it back to blue. Give me a second. Let me just actually I can just do this. I can just do that. I can't do the white. It's really bothering me. Try to do black instead. Is that better? We're gonna try that. We're just... Yeah, that's better. That's much better. The quality might be slightly lower, but it's fine. The line spacing, yes. I always forget. Format. Oh, line spacing. Double. I don't know if double's correct. I still need to read the syllabus. Table of contents. Schedule and syllabus. Read syllabus. Yes, please. What's really funny is I'm in 2 different chemistry classes. And one of the requirements for one of them is to have a C- or better in the other one. Another point for Boomer 0? No, Google Docs is stupid, okay? I would be using Word if my PC had it, but I'm not spending money on Microsoft 365 just to get Word. I'd rather struggle through Google Docs. Leave me alone. Under format, yeah, might need to Control A if you changed anything already. No, it's fine. It kind of just fixed itself. I know where it's at. It's just getting back to it. I'm so used to Word. I grew up without all these fancy programs. We had Microsoft Word and we liked it. Okay. Learning outcomes, course material. Is there a thing about turning in papers? Maybe? assignments will please be aware these will not be granted and assignments will only be accepted. Oh! Okay, so this class's late homework policy is no. Great, awesome. I'm glad I'm doing this. Well, I learned all of Google Docs / Slides settings because I had nothing better to do. Honestly, probably not the worst idea, but I already spend my time ignoring my college work anyways, so it probably would not be a good idea to just mess around in Google Docs all day, even though I use it a lot. Where's the requirements for turning in homework? Where's the font requirements? Why won't you tell me? Final assignment required 1 to 5, 6 through 9. Scenarios within the parameters and time frame. Prepare and organize your resources beforehand. It's essential and make each assignment is worth 100 points. Kindly refer to the weigh-in percentages to comprehend the influence of each. There will be no opportunities for makeup or late submissions for these two. Okay, see, that one makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, it's not giving me anything useful here. All right, looks like we're doing double spacing, so it looks like I'm actually doing more work than I am. That's fine. What is this next paragraph going to be about? 3 household products that you use that are acidic or basic, and describe how you use them safely at home. And I wrote down bleach, hydrogen peroxide, and something else. Thank you, Past Zero. That is useful information. Something else. I couldn't even think of anything. I guess those are... Is that 1 base and 1 acid? Sorry, I talk a lot when I'm doing my assignments. Because talking through my thought process really helps me. And it's kind of funny, all of my big tests are recorded so that they know we're not cheating. And I will just sit there for an hour-long test and just talk to myself and argue with a computer screen about why a question is stupid. Milk. I remember I tested milk with pH strips once, and apparently it's something. Milk is slightly acidic. I think its pH is somewhere around 6. It is just ever so slightly acidic. But the problem... I need to find something that's because it's also describe how you use them safely at home, and noting any precautions. So I mean, obviously there are no precautions when drinking milk outside of please don't drown. So I mean, I guess if you're lactose intolerant, maybe that could be. Maybe I'll insert some lactose intolerant joke here to lighten the grader's mood and maybe give me a better score. I just don't have a lot of chemicals in my house. I have hydrogen peroxide, I have bleach, I have nail polish remover, but it's also it's only ever so slightly acidic, isn't it? Acetone? pH level. It's neutral. So that doesn't even count. No. 6.8? Yeah, it's just ever so slightly acidic, just barely. Do I have anything that's super basic? Peroxide pH. Okay, so hydrogen peroxide is acidic. The bleach is basic. I need to find something that's kind of in the middle. I guess, but if it's in the middle, then it's safe, so there's no precautions. So there's no reason even. These are the struggles I have when doing assignments. I don't like this song. We're changing this song. I just realized I don't know. I don't know about DMCAs on these songs. I've just been playing this Spotify playlist. I don't think I have any issues. They haven't like taken me down yet. But I also just didn't. I don't know. Maybe we should hold on. Is there a DMCA free playlist? Lo-fi. Oh, that's great. Give me that. Yes. And if you lie to me, please don't lie to me. Not that one. Not that one. That'll work. Fine. Fine. Normally, my studying music is a little different. It's maidcore rock, but I feel like that's a very niche style of music that I probably don't want you guys to have to suffer through. But I do have a study maidcore playlist. Wait, what are we waiting for? Also, why is the chat not up on my screen? I'm on ultra low. I'm on ultra low settings. Why? Why does it take so long? Never mind, off topic. That's fine. We can have off topic discussions. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna get distracted anyways, just with various things. As long as I'm somewhat typing. Yeah, no. I don't know how I'm gonna source this claim that lemon and lime juice are used to cut through the richness of a dish, because I need a source for that. Zero has cat ears and elf ears. Oh yeah. There's also the. They're not on this one, but yes. Why do I always? Yeah. See. Look at that. Yeah. No, bunny ears, go away. We are not bunny today. Also, and this is again just me being confused about the assignment. I apologize. A lot of this is just going to be me rambling to myself about why I have issues with this assignment, because I have so many issues with this assignment. That's just what I normally do when I'm doing homework, is just yell at the absurdity of what they're asking me to do. But I need to cite or at least one credible source per question to support my answer. But that just feels like I'm then copying, right? And they're gonna run this through Turnitin, and if it's above 60%, they're gonna fail me for the final. Luckily, I'll have this stream to be like, no, look, I was working on it myself. But guess who's back? Back again. Hi, Silver. Welcome back. I am once again rambling about how I'm gonna source pH levels and their effect on food. Significantly impacts food. Yes. Go away, AI overview. This is not... Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play my maidcore playlist, and if you guys hate it, just yell at me and we'll change it. But I don't like this lo-fi DMCA free playlist, and I'm pretty sure the maidcore songs are DMCA free. And if they're not, we'll cut them out in post. It's fine. It's fine. Maidcore? Yeah, maidcore. So this is such a tangent. But maidcore is please, we need a Zero Catboy maid fit. I'd have to commission someone for that because I can't draw. But if I can commission someone just for like a shirt, just like an outfit, then maybe. What if I do like a host club outfit instead? Would that be okay? But no, maidcore is like it's rock, EDM, rock, electric rock music. It's all instrumentals, so it's perfect for studying. What's a good one to start out with? Calamity, maybe. Yeah, we'll start with Calamity. This one's a good one. It's also very quiet. Let's turn that up a little bit. This is what I used to focus. Before this, it was actually just XXXTentacion. I would listen to like 6 songs on repeat, and that was my entire, like, once 6 songs had gone by, I knew it was time to take a break. Do acidity and alkalinity are measured on a pH scale, which ranges from 1 to 14. Also, I apologize if we get nuked. I couldn't find any DMCA information or any copyright information on this person's channel. But it might be there. I spent like 2 hours looking, and it all seemed okay. But in case I need to credit, Yakoi the maid is the artist. OMG, that guy and I share a birthday. Wait, which guy? The artist of my model, or oh, X. That's cool. I don't know if I have any celebrity birthdays on my birthday. I've never really looked. But I do like some of his songs. Some of them are a bit too yelly for me. But made good music. I enjoy. Very good to like to study to, even though it was a lot. Acidity and alkalinity are measured on the pH scale, blah blah blah. You don't need to explain its impacts. This is like a whole ass academic paper on the effects of acidity on food, and I feel like if I cite this, they're just gonna be like, no, don't you dare try to use that. I also got Abe Lincoln. Ooh, now I need to know. Is no shot. Kai Cenat. All right. That's certainly and that's certainly one of them. Why typing make me sit? And what is with the hair? Oh my god, okay, can we not do the hairpins? Okay. Apparently the 6 is the hairpins. Glad we know that now. These are just like influencers. Where's all the history people? Don't give it to me by year. What is this? What is this by year stuff? Just give me a list. Oh my god, why is it being difficult? Flow Rida, that's pretty cool. He was big back in the day. I feel old saying that. Okay, this is a list of 50 of them. Who is Theo James? I do not know. I don't know that person. Jane Austen, is that the book one? Is that the one that wrote the Pride and Prejudice? Yeah. Okay, that's enough of that tangent. I actually need to finish this assignment. Crap. Low enough to reduce the likelihood of illness. I don't care about its role in like food safety. I'm cooking for myself. It doesn't have to be safe. It just has to be edible. Jane Austen. Apparently Jane Austen shares a birthday with me, yes. That is what the internet says, and I am inclined to believe everything that they say. Important impact on several areas of nutrition. No, but this is nutrition. I need taste. Okay. Oh, which one is this? This is loud in my ear. Okay, that's the right level. That came in super loud. You know, pH food is essential for preservation. I don't care about preservation. The assignment is about taste. I think. Probably. Well, I guess I could talk about how it affects the tenderness of meat, right? pH level 8. Acid. Meat with acid. There's also supposed to be like some keyboard ASMR, but I've been doing so little typing that it's not even there. Used to help rise meat. Oh, come on. This one's got too much energy for me. That's not lo-fi enough. Sorry, Yuki. And meat too. Where's my music? Where's my... Ah, there we go. It's building. I'm impatient. Yeah, okay. Hello, Haruka. I hope you have a good day as well. I'm struggling through college assignments, so I cannot be having a worse time. No, I enjoy typing this sometimes. It's break time. I didn't do a lot of work, but it's break time. We break. But hello, welcome. I love that keyboard sound so much. It is like the exact sound that I want in my keyboard. It is so satisfying. I love it. But it's break time, but I just started the sentence that I was writing. How do I reconcile this need to finish this sentence? Let's see here. Also, I apologize for that. When I'm backspacing, I do not hold the backspace. I double tap the backspace, and my roommate, my old roommate, used to complain all the time because I slam my spacebar super hard and I spam my backspace. I'm just like using my index and middle finger on my right hand and just. And on my old keyboard, it was super loud apparently. But that's just how I've always backspaced stuff. Especially when it's like a whole sentence. Because when you hold it, sometimes you erase too much, and then you're sad because you have to retype something. I can't finish that. Oh, I was in the middle. We're finishing this sentence. I don't care. I don't care. But how do I word it? I like Control-Shift backspace for delete word by word. Control-Shift backspace. Mine doesn't do anything. I use Control backspace a lot when, like, if I've got a huge, like, if I'm deleting a whole paragraph, which I do a surprising amount of the time because I decide I need to word something differently. When I'm doing a whole paragraph, I will Control backspace and then just hold it. I don't have time to sit here tapping things. I must hold. Can you refer to acids in the plural? Maybe this is accomplished. Oh, maybe Control backspace? That's what I do. I don't know if there's a different shortcut. shortcut to use. I'm not sure. My voice just gave out. I probably should drink some water. And if the made core in the background is not good, is not well, or what's the best way to phrase that? It doesn't work for you guys as focusing. We can change it. I am okay with that. Accomplished. What process is this? Denature? Oh, if I use the word denature, I'm 100% getting flagged for AI. I already know that. No, go away. I don't need any cookies. I might be confusing the one with highlight word by word or something. I can't remember until I go to do it. Wait, is there a way to highlight? Wait. Is there a way to highlight word by word? Because I just, when I'm highlighting, I double click and then hold control. Hold shift. Yeah. I don't like click and drag. I'm always like way off when I do that. Yeah, control shift arrows highlight word by word. Oh, whoa. That's a game changer. Hold on, I'm learning so much. Wait. Okay. This is gonna be so good. This is gonna be, thank you, Cass. Oh, that's so good. What are some positive words that rhyme with Cass? I'm so bad at rhyming, I wouldn't even be able to help you there. Cass has class, yeah! There we go. It's break time, but I'm just staring at this article about acids and how they break down. Just waiting to pounce on it so I can get something written down. It's been an hour. I have a singular sentence. I'm gonna have to work on this on my lunch break tomorrow too, and when I get off work tomorrow. I get distracted too easily. Ooh, we should go back to the yeah, we're going back to this. I really like the hoodie on this. It's so nice. It's so good. And the colors will be better eventually. I just need to fix them. I kind of just was guesstimating the whole way through instead of actually using like color values because I don't know what. Oh my god, my voice. It's so bad. Cute. He is cute. It's great. I've been looking at getting a live 2D model for a long time, for like a few, well, I say a long time, like a month now. But it's like $300 minimum for a good one. And this one, since it was pre-built and it's just like, oh, anyone can buy it and use it, it was only $25. So much value. Such a good deal. You have cargo pockets? Yeah! Hold on. Let me switch back over here. Yeah! Look at that. And silly shoes. That I'll probably end up taking the sides off of, but that's fine. But yeah, we have cargo pockets. They're kind of hidden behind the visualizer. Actually, let's turn that down a little bit. It's a little... OBS is yelling at me because I don't have a sound for my thing. How do I... Ceiling... Floor down. There we go. Oh, but then I gotta change the color thing. There we go, that's a better gradient ratio. Yeah! Yeah, really good deal, and it's surprisingly easy to do. Fixing this, doing the color. Okay, I should say the colors were easy to change. Everything else, no idea. No, I couldn't draw any of this, and I don't know how to animate it at all. Who are you, and what have you done with Zero? Hi, Mail. Hello. Do you like the well, this isn't like a new model. It's just gonna be a model that I use sometimes for fun because I will not finish the sentence I was about to say. But we this was kind of a, I should say it wasn't really last minute. Shout out to Noodle. They sent me a link to this model, or this model on VGen, like months ago. Let me check how long ago it was actually. Where's that? Yeah, like almost 2 months ago. And I was like, well, I have my reasons that I can't really get into right now. But I probably wouldn't really get a lot of use out of that. And then I remembered it yesterday. Or no, it was today on my lunch, and I was like, okay, we're buying that. We're speed running the customization when I get home so I can stream. Arrow shift. Also, shift arrow is highlight character by character. Oh, these are game changers. These are so good. Thank you, Cass. I highlight things so much in my job that this is going to be so useful. We platonic Noodle, we do. Noodle is great. Very silly. If you haven't seen Noodle, go to Noodle's Twitch and follow them. They are very silly. Also great at art. I actually have art being commissioned by them right now. Or I commissioned art from them, I guess is the best way to put it. Just silly, I think it was like chibi art or something, I don't know. Are going to apply for V Parade 2. Are applications open right now? Because if so, then yeah. I'm not sure though. I'm still scared. I'm so scared of like just singing in general. Alright, it is study time again. We go back to finishing this sentence. Wow. What if I just omit those 3 words? Things such as lemon, vinegar, break down the proteins in eat to help soften them. This. Okay, this article says you can read this detailed article. Oh, they linked it somewhere else. Page not found. That does not help me. That does not help me at all. Oh, stop yelling at me that the alert sounds don't work. I know. I know. Why am I number 1? We still have not figured out how it works. Once you get to 75 points and everyone's on an even playing field, who knows? I don't know if it's alphabetical. I don't think it is, but it might be. We haven't figured it out quite yet. Now I have to go to work, have fun. Have fun at work, or at least have as much fun as you can at work. I know a lot of people say like that, and then you're just like, it's work, I'm not gonna have fun. But I hope that everyone at least enjoys their time. Zero, do you want background music like this? Actually, that would be great. That would be, because this is Madecore. It's a very specific type of, not background music, but like instrumental. And I love it. This stuff is my favorite study music. I have gent nonsense recorded. That is always appreciated. Although this stuff, Um, Honestly, it might be a little too much for background music. I'm only using it now just because it's my study music. It's what helps me focus. But for background music, usually I'm a lot more into like less gent, less actual instruments, and more like chill, usually. Now I need to quote, okay. MLA format citation. Oh, I just realized I don't have my desk mat on my desk right now, so it's probably more echoey than usual. Give me a second. Also, I've got two weird medical things that happened to me today. But the first one, I was setting up stream and I put my pillows in my closet up on my shelf. Oh, random buttons were pressed. Let's not do that while I'm streaming. To kind of help with the, how is my encoder overloading? That doesn't even make sense. Why do I have so many different ears? Hold on. Everything broke again. Can I get my thank you? I need my cat ears back. But I grabbed my pillow to pull it into my closet, and there's blood like all over my pillow. And so now I need to go get a new pillow, but I don't know where it came from. I have no clue. I have no blood on me at all, and didn't this morning either. So that's a little concerning. I have no idea where it came from. And then I was at work, right? And our boss bought us smoothies because it's hot out. It was like 100 degrees today. And I'm drinking my smoothie. It was great. It was mango. It was so good. Werewolf coated. No, it's fine. It's fine. And I'm drinking a smoothie. And like my chest starts feeling weird. Like I start feeling pressure. And I have heart problems. You guys already know some of that. Where it just starts beating really fast and then stops for a bit and then just like hits really hard. It wasn't doing that. It was, for one, the heartbeat I felt in my chest didn't match my pulse. So it felt like it was kind of like spasming out. But also my pulse was like, it would hit really hard and then like dun, 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 dun. Like super irregular. And it would hit really hard, do like da, 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 and then stop. And then hit really hard and then do like dun, dun, and then stop. It's like, that's not normal. It didn't feel normal. It didn't sound normal. My chest was like just pressure the whole time. And it was so weird. I was just standing there, just feeling my pulse in the middle of our shop. And like, are you okay? Yeah, just like a regular heartbeat. It happens sometimes. It's fine. But if I pass out, don't call an ambulance. They're expensive. Obviously, that was a joke. But yeah, that and the blood. So who knows where it came from? It's dry, so I don't know when. Who knows? I know people with heart problems that stay away from cold foods because it'll put them in AFib. See, and I've never had issues with cold food, but I thought that might be it. Because it was like, it's a smoothie. It's an ice mango smoothie, so it's pretty cold. Like brain freeze cold. And I guess maybe it could have been like the difference of it's 100 degrees outside, but you're drinking this really cold thing that's like freezing. But it was either that or like the sugar in it, because I don't drink a lot of drinks with sugar. I usually stay away from that stuff just because it's inherently worse for you than zero sugar as long as you know what sugar sources to use. But yeah, so it was either the cold or the sugar. It's really just, it just boils down to like a weird electroshock happening or not happening in the heart. It happens. It's not like a huge deal. It'll be fine. One day we're just not getting waiting rooms. Oh my god. No, it's fine. I'm not gonna die. It's just a teensy tiny little heart problem that the doctors either think I'm faking or can't detect. It's fine. Might be one of them debuffs you getting because older. Actually, I've been having heart problems since I was like 12 or 13, and there's never been like an obvious cause. It's always something like, sometimes obviously it's physical activity because that's just inherently more problematic on your body. It's more stressful on your body. So usually it's physical activity, but even like, I think one of the first Call of Duty zombie stream, it just randomly started having out of nowhere. I just meant the cold might be a new debuff. Oh, I hope not. I enjoy ice cream too much for that. And that smoothie was really good too. I can't say no to it. It was $7, but it was really good. Luckily the shop paid for it, so I don't have to worry. But I hope not. That would be bad. Okay, we've got our citation. We click cite. Hit copy, maybe? Yeah, is that a dog barking? There's a dog barking. Who's got a dog barking? I don't know. Oh well. Oh my. It like stops. Is that the music? I don't know. I almost got attacked by a dog yesterday. I was coming in from my car from work. Or I was leaving the house? I don't remember. All I know is I'm walking out and there's this lady with a dog that's like the same size as her, and it just starts going off at me and she's barely holding it back. It was like a blue healer or something, and if that thing got a hold of me, ugh, like obviously I'm a very large person. I don't want to kick a dog, but if I have to, I will kick a dog. But like, I don't want to have to like defend myself from large dogs. Dogs are scary. They are. Like, I know a lot of people that hate on cats, which is fair, I guess. You don't like their personalities, whatever. But like, a cat's gonna scratch you and you'll be fine. A dog is gonna take a chunk out of you if he decides he wants to. That's terrifying. I'm not a dog person. I am very much cat. How do I do the little quotation things? That's one I need to learn. It's like the exponent that's got the brackets and the number, so it tells you which source it's referencing in the source page on a website. Does anyone know how to do that? Maybe it's like I do that and then bracket? No. How do you do exponents in Google Docs? Insert? Symbol? No. Maybe? Equation? And we do this. No. We do this. Are we big braining it? We're not big braining it. I don't even know how I would begin to try to type this on a computer. How do I do exponents? Math operations. Exponent. We click here, and then we do no. What if we exponent this section here? New equation. Did we do exponent? Maybe? Same goes for large cats. People not afraid enough of large cats, but not like scientifically large cats, but like large cats, you know, like mancoons and stuff. Why am I sitting down again? My pants are the wrong color here. Alright. That's fine. We're sitting now. We're just gonna have white pants. I usually Google superscript generator. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. It won't do the little bracket symbol. What about the squiggly one? No. I need to find one that will. I don't know how they do it. Oh, this one's not going to do it either, is it? Okay, we're just going to do the one. No little fancy brackets for me. Oh, now I've got a random math equation in my assignment. No, stop that. There we go. Paste. There we go. I think there's magic combos of alt and numbers you can do for different superscript, but I don't have those memorized at all. It's fine. If they don't like the number system, they can, I don't know, dock me points or something. I don't really care. I'm passing this. I have like a... What is my grade in this class? What is my percentage grade? See, 50 out of 50 there. 89% there. And then 100% there. So I'm missing out of... 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 92 plus... Oh god, there's so many here. Out of like 800 points, I'm missing 10.5. So I don't really... I think that's why I'm not really super focused on the assignment, because it's like, yeah, it's the final, but... Is it even weighted? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's just a points-based thing. I should probably look at the weighting system that they use. How do I content? This is why you should read your syllabus, people. Even though I already did that and then completely forgot everything that it said. Oh, the final assignment is only worth 20% of my grade. I have 100% on the lab activities. And that's worth 60% of my grade. I could get zeros on my midterm and final and pass the class. Why am I even stressed? Obviously, I'm still going to do it. But, like, that's kind of neat. I don't have to try as much. There is a rubric for marks. Yeah, I think each of my classes has like their own weight assignment to various types of what's the word? The different types of assignments. So like labs, final assignments, reflective, stuff like that. I don't even need to be doing this, so don't make me actually put words in. You're supposed to cite everything for me. Why? Obviously, you understand the material too if you did good at the labs. Yeah. Look, I may play dumb. I like coming off as not dumb, but like I like hamming it up. It's fun. It's fun to be like silly. But I promise I'm not actually as dumb as some of you think I am. Maybe I am. I just copied the exact same. Why did it not copy when I sent it? How do I copy this? Why won't you let me? I might be a boomer. Cite. Okay, we click cite. We create the citation. Okay, we continue. We can complete citation. There we go. Oh, if this has sound, I'm gonna riot. It's making me watch a fucking ad to get a citation. I'm just sitting here watching an ad for PowerPoint to get a citation for my assignment. What is this? Why is there an ad for this? I understand you need to make money, but there's like 10 other like banner ads all across this website. Come on. Citation. Wasn't trying to insult. Chemistry is hard. Yeah, I know. I know. I don't take it to heart very much, at all, really. Just because I do in fact ham it up a bit, so it's fine. I fucking pasted that without formatting. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. How does this even... That's fine. Do I highlight this? Should I highlight this? I probably should. He confirms is gasp? What did I confirm? I don't know if I should highlight this citation, but we're going to do it anyways. There's actually no good reason to be correctly estimated by others. Yeah, I think I, at least in the past, and probably to some degree recently as well, even still now, I get very, like, upset, or not depressed, but like that kind of upset, when someone has a negative impression of me because of something that isn't true. And that's a very bad mindset to have, especially if you're doing content creation. So luckily, that's kind of gone away a bit, but sometimes it still can. I play it up. Obviously, we're a little extra silly here, so I don't really care. Most of the negativity doesn't really bother me as much anymore, so that's good. But yeah, it's good if you can just ignore that stuff. You're a boomer? Okay. Sometimes, but my degree is in information technology, so I should know better, but I don't. Do not you. Why are you turning that into a URL? How do I get it to not do that? I don't want it to be I understand that it is a URL, but that doesn't mean that it has to be like a hyperlink. Move link, there we go. Control-Shift-V for paste without format. It has saved me so much. See, I know all of like the how to do stuff with a mouse. It's the keyboard shortcuts that I'm still learning. Because I can do that with a mouse because Google Docs lets you, just has an option under paste to paste without formatting. This song's a little too heavy. I'm sorry. Let me change it. Oh, we're just working. We've already been through the playlist 1.5 times, I think. Oops. But we're going to, okay, so first paragraph done with a citation as is required. This next one's going to be a little more interesting because I still don't have the third chemical, and golf club solvent does not have a pH level because it is insoluble in water. So you actually cannot get a pH level off of it. And that's like the only other chemical I have here besides hand soap. I guess I could do laundry detergent. But I feel like the problem is all of the precautions for the chemicals I'm choosing are, hey, don't fucking drink that. And I feel like I can't find 3 different ways to say that. I feel like it's all pretty self-explanatory. Maybe they have like warnings on the label. I do have to take pictures of them, unfortunately. Some of the chemicals I have been in my cabinet for 2 years, barely being used. Like, I don't use hydrogen peroxide. That bottle is like, it's not dirty, but it's not like super clean either. It's just been sitting there. So I gotta clean it so I can take a picture of it without being embarrassed because there's like dust on my hydrogen peroxide. 3 household products I use most regularly. Each hydrogen. Yeah, I bought Because I have like one of those really big bottles of hydrogen peroxide, because when I cut off the tip of my thumb, I was like, oh, I should probably have a lot of this because I'm kind of dumb sometimes, right? It seemed like a smart decision, but I've only ever used it that singular time. I don't cut myself a lot. I just like run into things like a dumbass. Do not eat the substance. Ingesting the chemical is warned against. The substance is dangerous to the average human consumer. Do not consume. Yeah! Thank you. Although, I will say, I'm going to probably try to find the safety data sheets on these, just so I can get some insight on the warnings. But I have read the safety. I may have already said this in one of my streams, but I feel it needs to be repeated. I have read the safety data sheet on battery acid, and it does say that you can drink it. So I don't know how much I trust these. Oh. I need to adjust my mic. It's getting in the way of my keyboard. Let's see. Describe how you use them safely at home, noting any precautions you take based on their pH. Well, I guess, is hydrogen peroxide like neutral? I know it's really close to it, isn't it? Oh, I guess it depends on the concentration. Well, yeah, it depends on the concentration. What do you mean? What am I even asking? I was thinking of acetone as like neutral. I already googled that one though. My workflow is so horrendous. I apologize. I am the king of saying a lot of words that mean nothing. You should have heard. I wish I was working on the assignment I did last weekend, because it was supposed to be 2 pages and it was just a whole bunch of like reiterating points that were already made in a different paper that I was basically copying off of, but not really. And that was it. I was just rewriting things. It's break time. Good, because I've done 2 more sentences in the last 25 minutes. Oh man. I'm so glad I decided to do this, because I would probably be playing Rocket League right now if I wasn't. I would be so good in philosophy. There are some philosophical things that are rooted in psychology that I think are okay. Got a lurk. Thank you for stream. Mike Ass, thank you for showing up. I hope you enjoyed the... Well, it's just a bunch of rambling and maid course, so... I hope you maybe enjoyed the more chill environment. I'm hoping to be slightly more chill for this stream, I guess. How productive. Oh, it's really, really bad. I was doing some work on my lunch, and I was just sitting there staring at my laptop for like 15 minutes, not typing anything, no thoughts in my brain because I couldn't think of anything. It was so bad. I did enjoy the just chatting. Yeah, good. I've always wanted to do just like a just chatting stream. Obviously, I like gaming. I like playing games. I like having you guys here to enjoy the games as well. But I also like chatting. I like just yapping sometimes. But I've always been... it's mostly just been worried that I can't yap enough, but apparently that's not a problem because I need more water because my throat's giving out. Hi, Alloy. Welcome. We're on a break right now, and I'm actually going to BRB on this break to go grab another water because my throat cannot physically handle what is happening right now. I have drank... So when I was having my heart issues earlier, one of my coworkers made a very good point. They asked me how much water I had drank. The answer obviously was none, because I forgot to drink water. And they were like, go, now. I still didn't drink water right. Oh no, I got a cup of water. It was like 7 ounces. But this water bottle is like one of the first water bottles I've had today. That's probably why my throat's giving out on me. Okay, hydrate. Okay, we will rehydrate. I will BRB and go grab some more water. All right, we're back. Hello. Having a... Oh, my ear itches. Having a 2-liter bottle physically shows you how much you've had on the daily hydration. A fun life hack. I've tried those, but I kind of have a problem where when I'm drinking water, I will fill up my cup with water. I'll take a few sips, and then I'll set it down because it's too cold. And then as soon as it's the perfect temperature, I just slam the water, like the whole cup. And that's kind of a problem when, like, if I have access to that much water, I will just chug the whole thing and then die. Check the form. Ooh, yeah. Here. Start with contacting. You to get specifics regarding a commission. Accepted. Confirm the pricing, and then I'll get a special key. Okay. Ooh, I do need the TOS. And should I? I do have a question though, Silver. Are you planning on having like a Fiverr or a VGen or anything like that you can get requests through? Commission. That's okay. Never considered it. I thought the Google form worked pretty well. Yeah. It's not. So, I think because it's, I mean, sorry, I'm trying to formulate my thoughts here. It's not bad, but I think a lot of people will be kind of like hesitant just because of the form of payment. You know what I mean? So you might look into that if it's an option for you. Because I know, especially in the online space, if you're like getting commissioned by just like random people, they may not take issue, but like be more cautious, I guess I should say. Plus, if you do like a VGen, you can have like, here's, you know, this specific kind of sketch, and here's all my, you know, all the sketches I've done of that and stuff, and just do that for all your things. Let's see. Watermark, unwatermarked versions. Good point. I've just got some regional difficulties with like PayPal and those kinds of services. I'll look at VGen though. Yeah, I think PayPal's kind of tricky because it's not a US based company. So because I recently purchased some things through VGen on my debit card, and when I did that, my bank flagged it because it went through PayPal and they didn't like that. So they were like, hey, well, they didn't tell me. It just didn't work. And then like 2 days later, I was trying to use my card and it would not work. They just turned off my debit card. So I'd use my credit card. VGen is more difficult with our circumstances, but it depends. I recommend seeing the TOS. The VGen TOS? Let's see here. I don't know if I've ever actually read it. Which is probably bad. Your body will tell you when to stop for water, so if you down it, then you will stop when it's too much at once. Yeah, well, it's more like Not necessarily like a thirst amount, it's just like refreshing, especially when on a hot day. Terms of service. I should probably read this. Oh, definitions. Ugh. Each from fraudulent, misleading, or deceptive activities. I will not. Oh, it's study time again. It flashes at me and then goes away. But if it's like an 18 up issue, that's fair. I could see that being like an issue that some people have getting what's the term there? Getting set up. There's some code I need for VGen. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Let me see if I have anyone with a code. I don't think I've seen any recently. I'm not entirely sure how you get a VGen code actually, because I don't do the art. Oh, that's in Spanish. I cannot read that. Ooh, there's a thing. Oh. You can ask a verified friend. I guess verified people get 2 single-use codes, but finding one of those is probably pretty difficult. Oh, they take applications too. They do like weekly application things. And IG post applications. That's a little weird. You could probably also join their Discord. I was in their Discord for a very brief amount of time because I needed a help desk ticket because my VGen broke. And I was very sad. But yeah, that's fair. I don't know if Fiverr is the same way. I said digital currency because it's the safest way, in my opinion, for me to get payment because I don't want to possibly risk any of my personal information. Yeah, that's fair. It makes sense why you would want to do it that way. Because obviously you don't want to be like, oh, here's my full legal name, address, zip code, and credit card information kind of thing, obviously. You might also be able to set up like secure payments through oh, what is it called? It's an app. It's a website I use sometimes for work when I have to pay a dealership. But you can set it up to where the person enters in their info, like it's a link. They go to the link and enter in their information. And well, you set it up to charge them a certain amount, and then they go in and put in their information, and they don't have to see any of your information for that, and you don't have to see any of theirs. What is that? I'll have to look at my emails at work, but that's one way you could do it. I think just because there's a kind of a negative stigma around gift cards in that sense, mainly because of scam calling. It is absolutely, there's like nothing wrong with it inherently, but especially in today's like internet, it's a lot of people are going to be like cautious. Now I have a bunch of cutout zero doodles. What am I supposed to do with them? Why do you have a bunch of cutout zero doodles? Make a zero artboard? Yeah. Don't use Discord anymore. That's fair. That's fair, actually. Then you get like bonked for it. Don't exactly want my family to see my zero fan art on my wall. Fence zero. Oh, you don't want your family to see your zero Catboy. What am I even trying to say here? Holding, flailing, cutout. I've looked at Fiverr before. I've seen people use it. I've like commissioned things on there. I commissioned a twig for my model on there, but I've never tried to like set up an account on it. I'll just ask for Prima gems. There we go. That's actually not the worst idea. Check your notifications on YouTube. Joke's on you. It doesn't actually notify me when you at me until like a day and a half later. Because YouTube hates me. How'd you pay Twig for the model? PayPal? I think it was through Fiverr. So Fiverr and VGen both have their own like secure payment processes through PayPal, but they also have their own secure payment processes like by themselves. So like when I commission Noodle, I can go straight through VGen, but when I bought this model, I had to go through PayPal. So it just depends on what the artist has set up. I don't know what Fiverr uses, but I think they also use PayPal. Bruh. Look, don't blame me. I would show you that I have no notifications, but then you would see like my YouTube For You page, and it's kind of cursed right now. I don't even know what's on here. It's mostly just VTuber stuff, like Hinya leaving VShojo and their whole collapse going on, because that's kind of huge right now. I guess that's why I have to like stalk your page every few days. No, that's Cass. That's the wrong one. But I have to actually go into my notifications and go to the last comment that you made. Or I guess I could go to like the search it. That might be easier. I don't know. I do things difficult sometimes. Hey! Oh, yes. Yes. I see another maid cat boy I like. Let me guess. Boyfriend ASMR? No. On my For You page. No. No. It's just, let me see here. I'll even read them out. Yes, yes, enjoy your Maid Zero, I will. So we've got Z-Boy, who is a Trackmania streamer that has been in chat a few times. Prof, which is an artist, like musical artist. Aaliyah Waiting Room. Sea Dog's video about VShojo. And a Norman Payne song, because his song Sonnet is actually really sad, and sometimes I just need to feel pain. And that song hurts me on a deep level. So no boyfriend ASMR. Also not my thing. I am I don't swing that side of the aisle. Dude, the campaign is already over 500,000 in like 2 days. Do they have like a campaign thing going on? I'm assuming to like actually pay the artists. VShojo Iron Mouse. I don't usually get into the ins and outs of VTuber drama because I don't know enough about anyone. Because I'm not really in the space, but I do get some like residuals just from being a VTuber and their notification system. And like, oh, you're a VTuber and you're looking at other VTubers on your account. Here's all of this VTuber drama that you don't want to know about. Iron Mouse has a donation page to pay back the IDF. That definitely stands for not what I think it is, so I'm not going to say what I think it stands for. And I'm going to let you tell me what that acronym stands for. Because if it stands for what I think it does, I'm very confused. Oh, Immune Deficiency Foundation. That makes so much more sense than what I was thinking. Thank you, Rollin. I don't know why. Maybe I've been watching like too much YouTube streamer drama slop content. But yeah, no, I did not think that at all. Oh no, my brain is mush. My brain is mush. VShojo withheld over $500,000 that was supposed to go to the IDF. Yeah, I had watched the video last night. Are they not like... Is VShojo not paying that? They should like be forced... They're legally speaking, they should be required to pay that, no? And mouse... F... Charity. Tiltify, yes. Holy wow. What the... Okay, so they have raised $659,000. That's insane. Holy wow. Their goal was 10,000. I really think VShojo really fucked up. Because that's like... Iron Mouse is the biggest VTuber right now, and you're just like, oh, we're just gonna pull a silly and fuck them up. Especially since I'm pretty sure VShojo was the one that had like, they were one of the few agencies that actually had like a positive reputation in the community. I saw some tweet earlier today about how they were actually like, they were considered one of the ones that actually treated their talents properly, and then just seeing all of them completely just be like, yeah, no, this is all fucked up, we're all leaving kind of thing, that's gotta be rough for them. Israeli Defense Force, the other IDF, yeah, that is what went through my mind when I saw that, and I was very confused. I was very lost. Each especially should be handled carefully by use bleach. Mask and gloves on it can be irritating to skin and Ode fail. Nope, never mind. Well, now I gotta look something else up because I don't know what any of that means. Oh. All right. I'm so like, what I do with that? I am not politic brained enough to even begin to try to comment on any of it. I watch the slop drama content because I need something to be playing in the back of my mind while I'm working, and that is my only interaction with any of that. And I just, it's all bad, so I avoid it like the plague. I will avoid the thinking about it. What was I was typing something about bleach, safety data sheet. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Ooh, thank you, the Clorox company. Skin corrosion. I don't like that that's a thing. / irritation. Serious eye damage / eye irritation. Thank you. Causes severe skin burns and eye damage. What about breathing it in? Do they have sodium? General advice immediately for treatment. Okay. What if we breathe? Inhalation. Okay. And can cause issues when inhaled. Wait, can I just cite the Clorox company in this in my final paper? let me do that actually. That seems like the best idea. Please. What? Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Okay, just do that. Paste. Did we already circle back around? We did. Why is this playlist so short? I have 10 songs. What other maids are there? Artists. Oh yeah, wait, this doesn't even have any of my... Wait, this doesn't have... This has 2 songs from my favorite maid. What the heck? There we go. Wait, this is one of the songs that's on there. Let's do this one. This one's new. Okay. The Clorox company, yes. I wish I could headbang with this model. Continue. Complete citation. Don't make me watch an ad. Okay, thank you. Copy. And then we finish that sentence. And we go back to the... No, I have to scroll through chat. Cass, what was that thing called that where we did the little things? Super something? Superscript. Yeah. Superscript generator. Bah. 2. Copy. Oh, I just copied that over my citation copy. Copy citation. Paste. No. What? Where's my new one? Oh, there it is. Okay. And then we also do the little superscript 2 on the thing. Paste. Thank you. Hey, that's another sentence done. Why am I gaming again? Stop that. No. Thank you. Okay. Now we look up safety data sheet for hydrogen peroxide. Oh, did that cite properly? It did, okay. One of the problems I have with studying is I always end up with like 12 tabs because I don't close any of them. I just add new ones. Hydrogen peroxide. Safety data sheet. Sigma Aldrich. Alright. Alright, that's certainly a name. Try the like 67 I have. Well, see, luckily it doesn't save my tabs, or I would have that problem. But I have one screen of Google Chrome on my college account that has 3 tabs, one on also my college account that has 8 tabs, and then I have one on my streaming account that has 3 tabs. And then I would normally have another one on a different personal account, because I have like 3 or 4 Google accounts that I use for various things, and usually that one would have YouTube up, and then maybe another tab of YouTube for like, one of them's for music, one of them's for videos, and then maybe another tab for Crunchyroll if I'm feeling like switching around every once in a while. I have problems, but it's fine. I need to get like that plugin that sorts your tabs by topic. That would be so convenient. All right, hydrogen peroxide. Give me safety data. Danger, harmful if swallowed, causes serious eye damage, toxic to aquatic life, harmful to aquatic life with long-lasting effects. I am not aquatic life. It is not harmful to me. Wash skin thoroughly after handling. Do not eat or smoke. When using this product, it is probably flammable. Avoid release. Yeah. Eye protection, face protection. If swallowed, if in eyes. Okay. I don't take any safety measures when it comes to hydrogen peroxide. There are safety measures that I follow. I just keep it secure in a cabinet until use, and only use it on small operations. That makes it feel AI. I open a tab for one interest and then I lose interest, but keep tab because what if I want to continue thought process, but also why I have like 130 mobile tabs, a lot of AO3 tabs. I have a couple models open too. See, for mobile tabs, I clear mine out every time I'm done using it. And the problem there is I do like the same thing where it's like, oh, I have renewed interest in this topic that I thought about and looked into a week and a half ago. But then I can't remember what it was like, what website I was on that I was like wanting to continue reading. And so I have to find a different one. And it's not the same. And then I lose interest again. Always a problem. Every time. Let's see here. Abrasions is probably not the cuts. Cuts, injuries. Let me look up the wound. Does wound count? Wound definition. This is why it takes me so long to write stuff, because I'm looking up the definition of a wound, because I need to know the technically correct word to use here. See, when I want to read Naruto fanfic again in 7 months, I'll be prepared with all of my unfinished draft. That's fair, I guess. I always just lose it. I just lose it, and I have to go digging for it. And then you don't remember what page you're on. And then by the time you find what page you're on, you're kind of vaguely familiar with the last 2 chapters, but you have to reread them anyways because it's only vaguely. And it becomes a huge deal, and then you lose interest again. That's the problem I have. Wound, an injury to living tissue caused by a cut, blow, or other impact, typically one in which the skin is cut or broken. But if I use the word wound, I feel like that's like we could use laceration. We're just gonna do cuts and not lacerations. And sure to wash thoroughly after using it. Now, I also will probably have to run this through an AI checker because I ran one of my other assignments through an AI checker and they're like, yeah, this is probably AI. And I'm just sitting there like, I wrote this entire thing. All 200 words of it were my own words. What do you mean? And then I ran it through a different one. It's like, oh yeah, that's not AI. This guy dumb. They don't know. I am not looking forward to college, Sigh. Honestly, it's actually kind of interesting. Hey, it's break time. Because it's like topics you've already covered in high school, junior high, and all that, but you kind of just go a little bit deeper into it. Just a little bit more. Obviously, if you're majoring in a topic, you'll go a lot more into it. But you're kind of just touching a little, like, just dipping a little bit more of your toe in there. I think it's really cool, especially on topics that I'm already interested in, but just a little bit more. A little bit, yeah. Just a tiny amount. It's not like that bad. I should stretch, but my chair is very comfortable. Oh, should I drink an energy drink? Oh, that would be a great idea. Hold on. I've only had 2 today. I could give myself more energy. I found out, and this is a huge problem for me. So Monster, do not the energy drink, but it's cold. I put it in the fridge specifically for enjoyment later. But they have these things called the BFCs, which are the big fucking cans, is what they call them. They're 32 BFC Monster ounces. Yeah, 32 ounces of Monster. And usually they used to be the normal ones, like only the regular one and the white Monsters. They started making them in the regular zero sugar Monsters. So I had one. One can is 240 milligrams of caffeine. It was so much. And I got home because I was helping my friend to move. That's why I didn't stream Sunday. I apologize, but I was helping my friend to move. And I had one of those while I was helping. As soon as I got home, I took a nap. I was so tired that it did nothing. It's 8:25, you won't sleep, and you have work tomorrow, and you need sleep. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be up reading Mushoku Tensei anyways, right? I'm just gonna be laying in bed reading it. So, like, eh. But no, I won't. I won't. I will be non-caffeinated tonight. Usually, I will have an energy drink in the morning because I do not want to have to deal with the people that I have to deal with while already irritated and tired. And so I have energy drink, and then on my lunch I have energy drink because it tastes good. But on days that I stream, I usually wait until after work to have the energy drink, so I have that energy for the stream. Laying in bed EP better than laying in bed jittery. I fucking hate just laying in bed waiting for sleep to claim me. Yeah, see, I have some solutions for that, but they're always like more dangerous than just laying there. If I like close my eyes and just lay there and try to sleep, it does not work. It does not work at all. But if I'm like watching an anime, for instance, which I haven't done this in a while, if I'm just watching like an anime that's kind of boring, that just puts me to sleep so quickly. The hand of temporary rest tempts me with its calm. Napping, honestly, I haven't read a study like this in a while, so I don't know if it still like holds up. But from what I've heard, napping throughout the day is better, or at least as good as sleeping like a full 8 hours for productivity. It's real hard for me to sleep, but I don't really do that much, so I may need to exercise more. Always Always need to exercise more. Do running. Play tennis. Climb stairs. Run a marathon. What other good cardio is there? I don't know. I don't do cardio enough to know where the good cardio is. I guess lifting light weights is cardiovascular, in a sense. More than it is like... Oh, what's the word for... hypertrophic? Yeah. So you could do that. Let's see, we've got 4 minutes left on the break. Wow, we've been at it for 2 hours already, and I have a paragraph and 2 sentences written. I don't know how much detail they want me to use here, but oof. I don't have the ability to do tennis right now. Rock climbing is too much of a commitment for me. I climb stairs every day. I will do weights once I'm sorted out with other stuff slowly. That's fair. That's fair. It can be pretty, I don't want to say difficult, but it's inconvenient at times to have to try to exercise and work it around your schedule. And yeah, rock climbing is definitely one of those things where you get more out of it the more that you do it. So when you're new at it, the most you get out of it is really, really, really sore forearms for 3 days. And that's about it. But as you do it more, it becomes more cardiovascular. You can also work your muscles more. You can work your back muscles more with it, because usually your forearms, for most people, your forearms are what give out the first. Once you lose your forearms, you're not rock climbing, no matter how fresh your back is. I also hate heights. Me too. Me too. But it's kind of cool. You get cool views. And like, if you're just bouldering, it only gets up to like 12 feet. I think. Yeah, like 12 feet. If you're top roping, you can get up to like 60, 70, 80 feet. But you also have a rope around you. But let me tell you, it doesn't help. When you're 60 feet in the air, barely holding onto a hold, and your leg is shaking because you're like terrified, but also like exhausted. I realize I'm saying like a lot. I apologize. I don't know where that came from. But when you're terrified and also exhausted, you know you have like a rope there. But you still like, I said like again, you are still so scared. Bold of you to assume we have boulders up here in skyscraper heaven or haven. I'm just saying, I guess this isn't an apt comparison. But I'm sure you have plenty of indoor bouldering gyms. You'd be surprised how much rock climbing you can fit into a tiny space. We have near me, I say near me, it's any rock climbing place is like an 1.5 to 2 hour drive from me. One of them that's like 3 hours away is a bouldering place inside of what I can only assume used to be a very small grocery store. Maybe? So they cut it in half, and it's the front half of what used to be, it's in a strip mall. So it may have been a grocery store at some point, I'm not sure. Based on the outside, it seems like it. So it's a really small place. But they fit so many boulders in there. It's crazy. Oh, I have to BRB before this break is over. I will be right back. All right, we're back. And also, I completely forgot to talk about this at the beginning of the stream. I was going to bring it up at the beginning of the stream. But I will be participating in a Minecraft server event with Twig and a bunch of other creators. It is called Vtopia. The server is going to be up for a month from, I believe, July 28th to August 25th. It's going to be like, I think proximity chat type thing. It's going to be really fun, but I will be probably be playing a lot of Minecraft because of it. So I apologize if, I don't know how you guys feel about Minecraft. I haven't done Minecraft in a long time. We're about to do a lot of it because I want to do a lot on this server. But it should be a lot of fun. And hopefully you guys enjoy all of the other silly content creators that are involved with it as well. You better beat the Minecraft first EGG. No, okay. I want to so badly, and I was going to speedrun the game. The problem is the server opens at 7 in the morning on Monday. I will be at work. Well, I should say, I probably would have from 7 to 7:30 where I could beat the game. But I will be at work. I think that's when it opens. Let me check the events. No, it's 6 a.m. I might. I might be able to beat the game, actually. Okay. So, 6 a.m. stream Monday. We might try to beat the Vtopia Ender Dragon. We also might do an event for the fight. I think that would be the best way to do it, but it's also really hard to coordinate when you have 25 other people, other content creators. So trying to get everyone situated for a stream is rough. Very rough. But it was suggested that we do an event for that. And I might be like, hey, can we figure out a time to do the dragon boss fight? I think it would be really cool to have everyone, or at least most of us in there, fighting it at the same time. I think that could be cool. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm also very shy and nervous to talk in group chats like that. So I might just not say anything at all. I might say something to Twig during movie night tomorrow and be like, hey, can you post this? I don't like being the one to bring up ideas like that. Makes me very nervous. Anyways, hydrogen peroxide, yes. Let's see here. We grab this, we copy that. I think I'm gonna get like one more paragraph in here. And then I'm gonna like end stream. It's already been 2 hours, and I do have work tomorrow. But hopefully I can get another paragraph in, and then the rest of it's pretty easy because I can just say, I don't have any experience with aspirin. I've never used aspirin. I don't know anyone that's ever used aspirin. I don't know what you want from me. And then that's the rest of the paper. I'm trying to just make like the first bit pretty good so that when I do that, they take less off of the paper. This is an ibuprofen household only. I've got a bottle of 200 ibuprofen, 500 ibuprofen, and it's almost empty. Although I've had this bottle for like years. Do these expire? Does ibuprofen expire? I don't think so. I don't see an expiration. Oh. They do expire. I've never actually used painkillers before. They're okay, I guess. Mine expired in March of 2024. So they're less okay. Sorry, I had to take some ibuprofen because I have a headache. Okay, I've had painkillers once, but I haven't used the on-the-shelf painkillers. They're very convenient. It's nice to have them. I used to, at one of my jobs, I had really bad like feet aches. So I would take, how much did I ended up taking? It was like 12 ibuprofen a night, which is way more than your liver should ever have to deal with. But I did that for like a month. It was a huge problem. I barely take it anymore. Now I'll take 2 ibuprofen once or twice a week and I'll be fine. But this stuff's like expired, so it's the only thing that like medicine does when it expires is become less effective, so it's fine. What 00 VT? This was like 2019 0. Okay, this was so long ago. It's fine. Was it a mistake? Yes. Did I learn my lesson? No, there were no consequences for my actions, but I don't do it anymore because I know that it's bad. So it's okay. It's fine. My liver, it doesn't like me, but that's okay because I don't drink, so it doesn't have to like me. We're just kind of existing here. A little med heart. It's fine. I've fixed it. But interestingly, I'm pretty sure I've only ever used over-the-counter pain medication except for one time. And I might have told this story, but I'm gonna say it again because I think it's hilarious that a doctor was like, oh, well, we're gonna give you this pain medication for the pain you're in. It's fine because, oh my goodness, just let me type the numbers. They were like, it's fine because I was going to be driving afterwards, but it was like a few hours afterwards, so it was okay. But they gave me this shot of fentanyl, and then 10 minutes later came in and said, hey, we need you to drive to this other hospital like 45 minutes away because we don't have the equipment necessary to deal with your issue. You could have told me that before you injected me with, I think it was like 50 milligrams of fentanyl. So they just sent me on my merry way with a little packet for the other hospital. Right after giving me that shot. Which seems super neglectful. Personally, I think that's a bit of an oversight there. But that's fine. Site. Wasn't that near Halloween? It may have been. I don't remember exactly when it was. The years and days just kind of meld together for me now. It's kind of probably a problem, but it's fine. That was like one of my least severe medical problems too. Would Catboy Zero wear a dog Halloween costume? Let me find the. There we go. No. There we go. Yeah. I do have dog. With the extra tail. I want this tail on the cat ears though. Why can't I get this tail on the cat ears? Bro, you ain't that old. You're like only 27? Oh my god. I'm 25. That one hurt. That one hurt. It's fine. It's fine. Close enough. It's not. That makes me sad. What is this? What is this website called? It's Supelco Safety Data Sheet. Dang, I thought you were like 22. Unfortunately, no. Well, actually, fortunately, no. 22-0 was interesting. Very different from current 0. I have changed a lot. Although that was when I first was introduced to Twig. That's probably what a lot of the change comes down to. But yeah, no. I am old. I was trying to be nice. I'm sorry. I ruined your one being nice per stream. Yeah. I need to like be less mean. I felt really bad. I was mean to Twig the other day, and just like, I don't know. I don't think I didn't do anything like abnormal. It was a normal amount of bullying, but then I felt bad afterwards. I don't know why. Okay. Copied, paste. Life science products and service solutions. That is not what I want. Why are you citing it like that? No, we'll use Fisher's website. I feel like this one's gonna give me a better citation. I really don't want my citation to be called that. Website. Insert Detroit become human. I just couldn't. Connor meme. Detroit become human. I just couldn't meet. Images. I can't even find that meme format. I can't find the meme format. I'm so confused. You know, in my head, I just imagine you as silver-haired Connor. Wait, the robot from Detroit Become Human? The, like, barely human android guy? Should I take offense to that? Am I that emotionless? Where did my glasses come from? You know what? We're keeping them. I like them. It's not a meme. Don't worry about it. Okay. Should I highlight? We've already been over this. Why do I keep... Yeah, no. No deviant Connor plus. I mean no offense. Human Connor. Huh. I've never played this game, so I'm just gonna assume. I'll take your word on not meaning any offense. I just kind of, that's the only thing I know about the game is that he's like partially like android something something, I don't know. Okay, now that it took me 30 minutes to cite my source, the only precaution I take. Oh, I still have it as something else. Oh, okay. Is sure I wash my hands after using it, and as with all of the chemicals. No want me to accidentally ingest it. None of these chemicals are drinks. No, I can't say that. I always forget to capitalize my eyes, and then it yells at me in a different color than usual. Hey, dumbass, press the shift button sometimes, please. And then I tell it no, and I continue on my merry way. He's tall and hashtag strong, and sometimes you have similar cadences, but not often. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll take, see, that's like positive. positive reinforcement, positive things from Rollin. It's so nice. I kid. Oh, I missed an I. Thank you for highlighting that for me. Google Docs, you're so useful. I wonder if there's obviously a safety data sheet for laundry detergent. Safety. I'm curious what it says though. Acute oral toxicity, eye irritation, skin irritation, my laundry detergent is a carcinogen? Alright. Ingest it or get it in my eyes. All of these can have a baseline amount of all of these chemicals. I mean, not like I can throw compliments around without it being out of character. I've picked my bit and now I must lie in it. It's funny because I feel like sometimes I feel that way with Twig, but other times I have to fight the urge to not make a short joke. So much. Like, I'm currently nice maxing with Twig because we have been we have come to an agreement to be less bully to each other. It takes every fiber in my being to not say some of the bully things that I have said in the past because it's just second nature at this point. I type it without even thinking about it sometimes. And then I click send and I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to be nice right now. What am I doing? Other times it is just for the bit. Actually, all of the time it is just for the bit because obviously I have nothing but respect for Twig. But is that a constant zero flop? Sometimes, yes. Sometimes I will flop just because I was in the middle of typing something mean and then I'm like, nope, too not nice maxing enough. Base level of safety procedures that should be followed. That might be too wordy. I might actually be taking this paragraph a little too far, but it's fine. I don't even know if that sentence is necessary. We're keeping it anyways. We've got a new paragraph about the improper disposal of household chemicals. Chemicals have warnings about this is my brain. When I'm trying to write something, I'm trying to think of one very specific word, and any synonyms around it pop up. It's just because it's wrong. All these chemicals have warnings about I don't want to say it like that because it looks like I'm just throwing in what's already in the question. I'm trying to find a way to word it without that, and it's not working at all. Hydrogen peroxide specifically warns about, and now I have to go find that. Wait, no, I cited it, so I don't have to go find it. Oh, I cited it poorly, so I do have to go find it. No. Wait, wasn't I gonna find a different safety data sheet for that? I was. Oh my god, what am I doing? Did I even I put it in? Oh, I'm falling apart. I put it in the thing and then just completely forgot about it. don't care about actually having a fully complete citation. Where? Why is it at the top? Are these in alphabetical order? Okay. Alright. We get rid of this one. Control V. And then... yeah. How do you guys feel about the glasses? I think they're cute, but they might like draw too much attention away from the eyes. Oh, that's all the things. I don't know how to get rid of them. Ah, there it is. I'll keep them on. I think I like them. Let's see here. This one specifically. Is it this one that's like super toxic to oh, but I'm quoting the oh no. Accidental release measures. Yes. Should not be released in the environment. See section 12 for additional ecological information. Oh, that was very scientific. Yeah, we're not going that deep. I cannot. Let's see here. Yeah, I have my citation. Do they all have specific warnings about? Yeah, they all have accidental release. Let's go to section 13. This one. Is hydrogen peroxide considered a hazardous waste? It is. Is bleach a hazardous waste? Yes. And that one is not. A lot of shit shouldn't be on the street, and yet I still see them while walking through residential New York City. Ooh, like what? I need to know what to expect when I take a vacation later this year to New York City and Canada. My voice. Although I need to get an international license first, so I can drive in Canada. That's going to be strange. I think I'm going to take my motorcycle. And I don't know about riding it to Canada or riding it to New York, because that would be like 23 hours, I think. And that just does not sound safe. So I need to find a way to get it there so that I can ride it there and ride it up to Canada so I can ride it through Canada. But that is a logistical nightmare that I do not want to think about right now. Peroxide and bleach specifically are classified as hazardous waste materials. And need to can cause issues if, what is it considered? They call it like releasing. Accidentally released. There we go. Did I do the little 3 thing for the hydrogen peroxide? I don't think I did. Timer complete. We went through 4 sessions. No, I'm halfway through a paragraph. Let me finish this paragraph and then we'll be done. We need to do our tiny 3 there. I'll probably only get like a 50 or 60% on this assignment, but I'm okay with that because I don't know anything about aspirin. Paste. Break time. Yeah. We're so close though. At least close to done with this paragraph. I think I need pictures of the bottles. I don't need the warning labels on the bottles because I have the safety data sheets. Right now we're working on the effect of improper disposal, and then the 2 aspirin ones. I can explain buffered aspirin because I need to do that, and that's fine. But then we've got... I just wrote in here, I've never received any tips from healthcare professionals on the use of aspirin. That's going to be my entire last paragraph. You're close. We haven't done jack shit. This is a co-working stream. You guys are supposed to be... Oh, I just broke my fucking chair. I'm so mad because I did this to the other one too. This is a... you guys, it's a co-working stream. You gotta be working too. Come on. What? Which was it? There were a lot of ahs. Oh yay, my chair's broken because the spring's not gonna work because the screws. Wait, where's that even pulled out of? What? I'm not even done with my AO3 chapter, bro. Okay, that's fair. I mean, you guys don't have to do anything. It's not like forced or anything. I guess I could take the rest out of the other one. Where's my other arm? I have the right chair arm off of my chair just to make like getting in and out of it easier, because I don't want to spin it all the way around because the door's behind me and there's no way to go out right or left. So I kind of just spin halfway and then I leave through the right. But sometimes I push on the back end of the rest, and it like strips out the screws. So when I take this apart, I'm probably going to lose that spring, and I'm going to be very sad. Grizgird writes crazy long stuff. That's fair. I'm currently halfway through one of the Mushoku Tensei books. I think number 18 out of 24, and I started on number 15 because the anime covers 1 through 14. I'm probably going to go back and reread the rest of them when I get done because I want all of the missed context, but I just want to continue the story. Me realizing that box cutters cut, that is their job. That is almost exclusively what they were made to do, actually. Oh, Rollin, are you okay? That is a valid question. Actually, does it look better if I'm like this? Oh, let me make myself a little bigger. What if I do like this? How's that? And then I can put it above the waveform thing. Look at that. Don't worry about the desk moving with me. Oh, I should put it below the timer, though. The timer should definitely be on top. Yeah, don't worry. Okay. Just cut myself by accident and didn't realize, but no blood. Okay. Okay. At least no blood. That is good. But be more careful, please. They do indeed cut. I have found this out the hard way many times, especially when I forget my box cutter and I'm cutting boxes with just a free razor blade. I make a lot of mistakes that way. The knife is mostly clean, so probably no infection. You should probably get some hydrogen peroxide and clean it anyways. Just be careful, because safety data sheet stuff. How do you think I cut out those zero doodles? I would hope with like an X-Acto knife or something, right? I've used those. They're very nice for art. Here, I will read you the safety data sheet for hydrogen peroxide so that you can clean your wound. Prevention. Wash face, hands, and any exposed skin thoroughly after handling. Do not eat, drink, or smoke when using this product. Use only outdoors or in a well-ventilated area. Do not breathe dust, fume, gas, mist, vapors, spray. Wear protective gloves, protective clothing, eye protection, face protection. Keep away from heat, sparks, open flames, hot surfaces. No smoking. Box cutter. That seems like such a big tool for such a small amount of cutting, right? Am I crazy for that? I feel like X-Acto knives would be so much more accurate. I feel like that would probably just be the better option. So just don't interact. Pretty much. That's what I'm finding out. I mean, I'm reading this thing out loud. It's like, hey, don't do anything with this product at all. Let's see here. Store away from clothing, other combustible materials. Take any precautions to avoid mixing with combustibles. Don't inhale it. Don't get it on your skin. Wait, am I reading the right thing? Hi, Cass. Rollin, what the fuck? Right? Right? Peroxide for wounds. Modern wound care practices advise against its use. Don't use hydrogen peroxide, apparently. Not as effective as alternatives. Can I get alternatives? Saline solution. I'm not putting salt on my wound. Surfactant. I may have outed myself as old here, actually. Shrug, that's how I get the collage materials. Please be safe. Be careful. Don't hurt yourself. Yeah, hydrogen peroxide hurts cells. I've always been told to put it on wounds. That's like what I've always done. I just kind of pour it on there until it stops bubbling. Sometimes it doesn't stop bubbling. Ooh, I can exit out of this one now. We lost the tab. Let's go. I am perfectly fine at not getting hurt. You just cut yourself. What do you mean? But it'll turn blisters to calluses quick, but it hurts. I've become numb to the pain of hydrogen peroxide. When I was much younger, it like really, really hurt to put on anything. Now, it just kind of like, eh. I don't even feel it. It feels like it's cold. It just feels like water. Let's see here. She was accidentally released into the environment. It is worse than normal. Blisters are different. I might have to try it next time I get a blister from like rock climbing or something. But I will say, my blisters usually bust while I'm still rock climbing, so I don't know how much it'll do. And I'm not putting hydrogen peroxide on that. I would rather die. You can't even get like touching on a blister hurts. I refuse. I refuse to experience that pain. I've just realized how much what you're saying will hurt. No, never. I would rather get an infection and die. Yeah, that one, I mean, yeah, no. 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 I refuse. To the environment. Let's see here. Where my rubric here? Personal or community example of handling chemical disposal well or poorly, and suggest possible improvements. Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't have a lot of experience with hazardous materials, except at one of my old jobs. Let's see here. I guess I can talk about that. That counts, right? old jobs. We had specific containers and labels for certain hazardous material. What main core we're listening? Is this still Chikoi? It is. Good. Hopefully this stream doesn't get absolutely blasted in the VOD for the music I'm playing. Besties, please be safe. Yes, everybody please. If you're dealing with sharp instruments, be safe. Cut away from yourself. Move your hands. Do not get hurt. And I know that may sound hypocritical coming from me. It may sound very hypocritical, but I've learned... No, I haven't learned my lesson, but I take the lessons that I have experienced and learn them yourself, even though I cannot. Don't know about Cass or Zero, though. Safe is not a name passed down my family line. I don't think any of the rest of my family are inherently dangerous, like inherently hurt. I just, for some reason, have so, like, things don't, like, risk things don't really do the thing to my brain that they need to do to keep me from getting hurt. Whatever, like, the risk-reward ratio is way messed up in my head. I'm safe with knives, don't worry. I am not. I'm so unsafe with knives. I will, like, have a knife in my hand and start, like, flipping it in the air for fun. I do it with everything. I just don't stop myself when it's also a knife. It is a problem. It is... we have specific containers and labels for certain hazardous material so that they can be disposed of properly. The main issue we had with that is training was limited and it was hard to find someone who was, well, that's going to be AI detected probably, who knew the proper protocols. Don't bruh me, it's fun. Not that I have unbalanced risk/reward, I just go, I have done this before, I'm 36% sure I can do it again. Yeah, I'm more of like, if I get comfortable with something like motorcycle riding, for example, my first like month riding, super cautious, make sure everything's super safe, and I still do that. I'm still really cautious. I still watch other riders or other vehicles. I make sure that I'm paying attention to my surroundings so that I can react accordingly when I need to. But I do certain things that some might consider unsafe at times that I'm more comfortable with because I'm more comfortable on the motorcycle. My parents have actively taught me things that my woodworking safety class would not approve of. I do follow all of OSHA's safety guidelines when I'm dealing with stuff like that. If I'm around heavy machinery or around like saw blades, stuff like that, I will be very safe because I'm not trying to lose a hand. I'm not trying to lose a finger. I need these to type. The proper protocols be cut. We got training and first hired on, but no supplementary training after that. This led to a lot of questions that were not easy to get answered surrounding the safe disposal of these hazardous materials. That's a sentence that flows somewhat okay, right? Motorcycle is heavy machinery, shaking my head. It is not. It weighs like 350 pounds. It's at most medium light machinery, okay? It's not that bad. Okay, don't give me that face. I'm safe. Look, I would never do anything that I felt would put my life at risk. I am not an adrenaline junkie. I'm not... Okay, I do speed, but it's safer to be faster than traffic, than be the same speed as traffic. And when traffic is going faster than the speed limit, then I have to go faster than that. And it's just like a never-ending cycle of going faster. When meds say don't operate heavy machinery, they don't mean just forklifts, they mean vehicles. Ah, okay. That's different though, right? That is because of the chance of you fainting or becoming lightheaded. It's not necessarily because the machinery is heavy. You probably wouldn't want to ride a bike either, or a skateboard, but that's not heavy machinery. Looks at the 0, nearly dies IRL counter. It hasn't gone up in a while. It hasn't gone up in like a few weeks, I think. Or a week and a half, 2 weeks. Fucking... Look, okay. Okay, I'll stop being a smartass. It is heavy machinery. I am just being sarcastic for the lulz, for the silly. I am safe with it. I am safe with my motorcycle. Okay? It is fine. All is well. I just realized my eyes are like, they're not blurry, but the color combination that I picked made them, make them look a little blurry. I might have to fix that. It went up a week and a half ago. Was it that soon? Really? Are you sure? I thought it was longer than that. Maybe not. I mean, I should know. I'm the one who almost slammed into a guardrail, but I don't remember. Anyways, we finished that that paragraph. So and that doesn't need a citation, I don't think, because it's, well, I already have. I guess I could do grab the 2 and 3 here. That's probably a good idea. Wait, how do I separate them? No. I don't know how to separate them. My sense of time is fucked, but so is yours. A month is 4 for me. Yeah, mine's completely fucked. Oh my god, Catboy Zero. Yeah! We have a new model. I just randomly decided to buy this for no reason, actually. Hi, Twig. Is this a custom Live 2D? No. This is a pre-made one that's really customizable. So I spent like... I had to speed through learning how to customize stuff in VTube Studio. Is that what this is called? Yeah. But yeah, it's customizable. And it's got all these toggles already built in, which is really nice because I would not be able to do these by myself. Oh, speak of the twig once 20 minutes ago and she shall appear. I was spoken of. Yeah, we're not going to talk about how in what context, but what is Zero a cutie patootie? What? It is a really cute model. I'm very how do I take the glasses off? There we go. It is really cute though. The model maker is in the description. If anyone wants to check them out. I don't think they're taking commissions right now, unfortunately. Let me get back to standing up so you guys can see my my shoes and everything. Ignore Ignore that thing in the bottom left there. We don't talk about it. But yeah, it's a pre-made one that you can customize. It's really nice. What speaking happened? Confess your snin. It was only, all I said was I felt bad for that. I felt I may have overly bullied the twig. And I felt bad for it. And while I bully the twig a lot, I have nothing but respect for the twig. It was nothing bad. Zero simply wished not to bully you. Yeah. Actually, yes. I was actually being nice for once. Make sure to put model credit in the copy and paste description doc if you haven't already. Yeah, I might. It depends. Sometimes, because I'm not going to use this model every time. But I'll probably keep it in there anyways. I will. Thank you actually for that, because I probably would have forgotten. Even if I don't use, like, because sometimes I'm not using Twig's model, sometimes I'm not using the chibi, but I keep them in there, so yeah, I'll do that. Give me this. Copy. Because I always forget to, or I will at least always forget to add it in after the fact if I don't. Or while I'm setting up a stream. There we go. Why is it highlighted? None. Thank you. Oh my god, it's white text. Why is it white text? I'm so confused. Black. Thank you. What? Shaking my head, he bullies me so much. He was being mean to me, being so mean to me last night, almost made me cry. No. No. I was being nice, and apparently that's a crime in Twigtopia now. Apparently that's a crime. I see Live 2D model in the description or anything. Yeah, it's in this description, but I have a Google Doc copy and paste of my normal descriptions for streams that I keep. I don't update it. I only change like the description, like the stream description. That's everything else under it is the same. And if I don't add credits into that, I always forget to add credits on a stream. So mean, incredibly mean. I was being so nice and genuine, and this is the reaction to get. This is the reaction that I get when I'm trying to be nice, and you wonder why I bully. Did you actually make the stick nearly cry? I don't think so. I don't think so. I was trying to appreciate Cass and got attacked. No. I don't even think I started that. Hold on. We're pulling up the receipts here. Was it in general? It wasn't general. We were telling Twig how Twigtopia has been positive effect on our lives. Yeah. How is it bad? How bad? Who started this? Maybe. Where's it at? How am I always so lost? Oh, wait. Oh. Maybe I did start it. I may have started it. Because look, okay, it was, how is it, okay, how is being nice illegal? I will say to you, word for word what I said, that is quote unquote bullying. Twig was indeed inspiration, would not be streamer if not for the Twig. As much as I bully, I have nothing but the utmost respect and admiration for you. How is that bully? How is that bully? He found a way to bully me when he's nice maxing. I was showing my appreciation, and I get called bully. What do you mean? What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just be mean all the time? That just sounds rude. No, that's not bullying. I was being nice. The background music makes the greatest drama anime music peak cinema. Wait, it actually is really good. Oh, it's over, damn. That was a 7-minute song. Maidcore is best anime drama music. I asked if Twig inspired you and you confirmed, so technically I trapped you into it. I wouldn't put the blame on you because your question was I mean I guess yeah. No, I think that's unfair to put the blame on you. I will take blame for the sappiness starting. That may have been at least partially my fault. Maybe I took it too far. I guess that's illegal. Shaking my head, cast the real instigator here. Do not bully my mod. Don't do that. Throws a handful of popcorn into my mouth. Looks at fourth wall camera. I was not part of this. Oh, sometimes we be a little silly in Twigtopia, in the Twigtopia server. And other times I get bullied for quote unquote, very important here, breaking the rules for gift spamming. In my defense, the rules specified that it's consecutive, 3 in a row. And my gifts were being interrupted by Twig's gifts, so it was not in a row. But somehow I still got timed out. I'm just saying. I was getting mugged with appreciation with... Oh no, I was talking about the gift spamming, but the credit card thing, not my fault. I don't think I have my debit card on Twitch. But that's probably for the best, because with a credit card, it's not real money. Someone else foots the bill. You for timing me out when I very clearly followed the rules. I read them thoroughly. Okay? They were interrupted by Twig's gifts, which, let me read the rules. I'll even read them. Where's it at? So we have, oh, where's it at? It's in here somewhere, I swear. You know what? It's not even in there. It's not even in there. So, if anything, I'm completely in the right. The strategic obligatory message to not spam followed by more gifts. See, and that one's following the rules too. Good night, Silver. Bye. Bread is very real money. It's more expensive than real money. It is, okay, first off, it's only more expensive than real money if you carry a balance over payment periods on a credit card. The only time you accrue interest on a credit card is if there's a balance remaining at the end of your credit period. Other than that, I get points. I don't even give a fuck. I told you Fate Will is the letter of the law one. Yeah, but also Fate Will's rule was not 3 in a row. So I was abiding by that law completely and utterly. I'm sorry. I'll stop being purposefully, is facetious the word there? Facetious. Yeah, I'll stop being facetious about it. I apologize. That's still not the right word. I'll stop being overly sarcastic. How about that? I still say that it followed the law. Now, were there issues with the law? Maybe. But that's not for me to decide. Still, money is fine because we got new emote out of it. so it's okay. Is this an informal trial? No, I didn't even get a trial. I just got bonked for no reason. I didn't even get a trial. Being a little You're allowed to cuss here, Twig. It's fine. Little yes shit. No. I may be a little mischievous. Maybe a little bit. There are no issues with Twigtopian law. Then I followed them perfectly, and I should not have been punished. I think I got like a few hours with that too. That one was rough. What you are doing is the equivalent of I'm not touching you, but I'm not. I just like to not push the boundaries, but raise awareness to the fact that there may be some leeway that allows for certain actions. And if that leads to positive change in the rules, then I'm all for it. There's no war in Bossing Say, exactly. Can we collab and be two live 2D little sheets together? Oh, yes, let's be a little mischievous. I don't like calling it a little shits, but it is very accurate. But yes, that would be very silly. Oh yeah, you excited for Minecraft? I'm so excited. I already warned chat. We're going to be playing a lot of Minecraft. I apologized in advance. It's going to be a lot of Minecraft. I need to edit the hair on this thing. I'm noticing it's too large for my design. But yeah, I'm very excited for it. On my way to time you out right now, don't you dare. I've contained my gifts in the gift spam. I've restrained myself. But yes, it is. I'm really excited for it. I'm kind of sad because I probably won't be the one to beat the Ender Dragon just because it opens really early in the morning. I considered waking up at like 5:30 in the morning and just streaming at 6 to try to speedrun the game before I have to go to work. Which wouldn't be like the worst idea, but we're also going to be playing a lot of Minecraft, both of us. It will be... there's so much that I want to do and so little time. A month? Oh, I'm going to have to be on the server so much. Because I want full enchant netherite by, like, the second week, hopefully. Make an event out of it? I am shy. I considered that. But I was like, but I could talk to Twig and be like, hey, Twig, could we do an event for this? And then I don't have to be the one suggesting it. This will be horrifying for my sleep schedule, but I will ruin it just for you. I'm really considering it, but at the same time, we'll probably just do an event. Would be the best way if everyone in the server agrees. Bro, do it, bro. I'll put something in there. I don't know how I would do that. Would I start like a thread? Or like I can't wait, do I have mod powers here? Can I start like a poll or something? Is that an option? The whole purpose of the server is talking to people. I know. It's fine. It'll be fine. It's just baby steps. Well, I gotta like warm up to. I have. You already know. You already know. I'm working on it. I think I've made a lot of steps. You'd start a thread in events thing. I think you can also make a poll. I will make a poll inside of a thread. The problem is with an event is it's really hard to get everyone who would want to do it involved. I don't know what everyone's schedule is, but I know no one streams at like the same time. It's all over the place. Hello, Twig and Shroom. Double take apologies. Zero and all. Hello, Fadewell. 0 and -1s, yes. Zinions. 0 minions. That one's great too. -1s and Zinions. Uh, I like that. Oh shit, it's already been 3 fucking hours, and I still haven't even finished a single assignment. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so far behind. We got most of an assignment done. I think I ended up, let's see, I typed copy word count checker, word counter, paste. Okay, paste. Bro, how productive are we together? Apparently not very. Stop yapping and start working? It's not due until tomorrow. Oh, you poor fool. Gotta balance out 90% work, 10% responding to chat. This has been like 50% work and 50% getting sidetracked by chat. And my own curiosities. That is what this has been. But I have typed out 300 words. I have 3 paragraphs, 14 sentences, 295 words, 1,659 characters. I'd say that's pretty good. That's pretty productive. It is due as soon as tomorrow. It's due midnight tomorrow night, I think. Let me check, actually, hold on. I think it's due 11:59 p.m. tomorrow. Yeah, I have a whole other 24 hours to do this. It's fine. It's not our fault he said it was okay with off topic. I got a ton done. I got plenty done. This, to me, was a productive stream. This was, I got what I wanted to get done. The rest of this assignment is just explaining to the teacher that I have never used aspirin and have never known anyone who did use aspirin in the most nice way I possibly can. You need to be ahead to start Minecraft next week. Actually, it's the perfect timing because Sunday night is when my last assignment at all is due. So when Minecraft starts, I will have no assignments for 2 weeks. From the 28th to the 18th, I won't have any assignments. So I have 2 weeks of Minecraft grind that I can do. It is actually the perfect timing. Procrastinate Cratinato. Oh god, that's so hard. What is even that? Peak comedy is just mixing Zero's name in random words. Is it? You learned keyboard shortcuts at least? Yeah! This will increase future productivity. It will not. It will not at all. Who the fuck uses aspirin? Ibuprofen, acetaminophen is the way, not that baby-coated crud. Right? I've never seen anyone use aspirin. And, okay, let me read this rubric to you. Where's it at? Because 3 of these questions have to do with aspirin. By the way, we only had 1 lab on aspirin, and it was only on the synthesis of aspirin, not how it's used. But I have to share a personal or observed experience where aspirin was used for reasons other than pain relief. And discuss the outcomes and why aspirin was chosen, explain what buffered means in the context of buffered aspirin, reflect on any advice or recommendations you've heard from health professionals or within your community about the preventative use of aspirin. Who the fuck just walks around talking about aspirin? I'm so confused. Why? Ibuprofen, my beloved, it is. My ibuprofen, though, is expired by a year and a half. I have made the 0 PT chance meme way too often. It's become unfunny. It's fun on cooldown. That's fair. Wait, are you a pharmaceuticals major? No, I'm not, which is why I'm even more confused about why this person cares so much about aspirin. I am an IT major. in IT infrastructure. Why is this chemistry? I have to take the chemistry class. Fine. But why are we talking about aspirin? Like, my grandma keeps low-dose, non-coded 81 milligram aspirin in her purse as an emergency in case she has a heart attack, which I'd give her while calling an ambulance, but it's never gotten to that. Yeah, and like, I can understand the reason to have it, but the reasons to have it are usually very niche. So coming into contact with someone who does have aspirin and does use aspirin or has aspirin for a purpose like that is very rare. And I'm young enough to where it's like, why would a healthcare professional ever recommend me aspirin over ibuprofen or Tylenol? I do not understand. Lol, chemistry yummy. Do not eat the chemistry. Do not eat the chemistry, especially this chemistry. Actually, you could eat the aspirin, but don't eat the hydrogen peroxide. Apparently, you're not even supposed to look at that stuff. It is very dangerous. Zero, professor, respectfully, get off my aspirin. Zero, just say you don't know old people. I don't know old people. I know, like, the only old person I know is my mother, and she's... Actually, no, my boss is old. But I don't know if he uses aspirin. He doesn't talk about aspirin, because that's such a weird thing to talk about. I'm devouring the chemistry? No, bad. Bad. No, that's the wrong button. This one. Do not devour the chemistry. Don't do it. Bad. Well, who's got a spray bottle? I don't have a spray bottle. Someone needs a spray bottle. Spray the twig. Do not eat the chemistry. Do not the hydrogen peroxide. I will read you the safety data sheet for hydrogen peroxide, actually. That is your punishment. Where does this URL end? Yes. Copy. Paste. I should probably un-anger myself. There we go. You would try sodium chloride, especially the iodized version. So good if you use the proper doses. No, you gotta get the uniodized version. It's better. He scolds me like his cat. Well, if you would stop eating things like a cat does. Joke's on you, I find Kim interesting. It is interesting. Chemistry is very interesting. As long as we're not talking about aspirin. Why am I talking about aspirin? Why? Let's see. What are the measures again? Here. Wash your face, hands, and any exposed skin after handling. Don't eat, drink, or smoke when using it. Use only outdoors or in a well-ventilated area. Don't breathe the dust, fume, gas, mist, vapors, or spray. Wear gloves, clothing, eye protection, and face protection. Keep away from heat, sparks, open flames, hot surfaces, and away from clothing. And don't mix with anything at all. Don't inhale it. Don't get it on your skin. Just don't look at it. I use it on my skin. Many moles of dihydrogen monoxide consumed. You know, everyone who's ever come in contact with that has died. Eventually. Or will die. It is very dangerous stuff. Also, Twig. Twig, do not eat the chemistry. You've done this to yourself. I warned you. We cannot be promoting those bad behaviors on my stream. Do not munch the hydrogen peroxide. It is not a food. This is your own fault. You can't even get mad at me for this. You did this to yourself. Don't do it. It's bad. Probably just means in very high concentration. Viable ones must be diluted, but you probably know that. So the link that I'm using is actually for 30% in water hydrogen peroxide, which I don't know what the normal amount is. I would go check my hydrogen peroxide, but it's all the way in the kitchen, and I'm not walking that far until I go in there and grab my thing. Question, is the model inspired by Killua from Hunter x Hunter? No, but he does look like Killua, actually. Oh, actually, probably. Here, let me show you the original version of it. Let me make sure my final is saved. Okay, we're good. I'll show you the original version. But now that you've said that, probably. It is probably. Let's see here. You don't get to be upset about that. You were promoting eating hydrogen peroxide. Sobs in the corner. Can't believe I can't eat chemistry. Twig, what are we gonna do with you? Do not eat the chemistry. It is bad. Do I have PNG files of this? I don't think so. Okay, we're just gonna have to go to their page. Go here. And I just... Oh no! I don't know what my print screen button is. Where's my instruction booklet? My keyboard doesn't have the print screen button. Function plus I. There we go. It didn't work. Is that the function button? It is. What? 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 That is an I, right? Am I pressing the right key? This is function key. This is... Okay. We'll just do it this way. That's fine. Downloads. You're going in the download folder. And we go here. And then we go here. Do I have a random image I can replace? I do. What are you? This image isn't even on my... Okay, we're adding a new image. Image number 9, because I refuse to label things. Browse. Downloads. Oh, what the heck? It downloaded all the pictures. Okay, you're gonna have to give me a moment. Twig VTuber, veggies like potatoes are full of natural chemicals, so when you make sweet potatoes and pumpy soup, you're eating chemistry. Yeah, eat that chemistry, not the bad chemistry. You can't eat chemistry. It's a process now. You can eat chemistry. 100%. Open, please. Open. Just once. Okay, well, it crashed. So, I don't know what to do. So, Wimst is the next Zero model? When will Zero ascend to the heightened level of ethereal being? I still have other things in the works for that. It's gonna be a minute before we can do any of that. There's so many things that need to be commissioned. It is a very slow process. I'm working on it though. There are a lot of things I need to learn how to do, and a lot of things I need to set up before I can do that. Eating chemicals though, eating chemicals all the time, bad. I eat chemistry every day. Chemistry is cooking. I mean, I guess. Ugh. But we're talking about hydrogen peroxide, not food. Twig YouTuber, when I get the money to commission you for a new Zero model. No. No. You're getting spider? Ooh, what kind of spider is it? Yes, Fade will bad. Thank you, Twig. Oh, 7 Roland, don't show fear. Go pick it up. Yeah. I'm gonna smite the spider with my mind. I don't think... You know what? If anyone had the power to do that, it would be you, Twig. He's planning. I am indeed planning. There are plans and things in the works. I am scheming. If you're gentle and you're not sure she's not venomous, you can pick her up. Yes, please. Don't pick up random spiders. I don't know what she is. Also, I live on the 5th floor. I don't know what kind of spiders we have around there. Don't probably, unless it's a jumping spider. Is it like a wolf spider? Oh, what spider? Yeah, jumping spider. They do silly little things. Really fuzzy and smart, indeed. Well, I'm trying to get this picture to pull up, but I am so much struggle. It's a web P. Am I gonna have to like Okay, we're opening Canva, so I can just convert this to a PNG. That's going to be the easiest way to do this. It's always a pain. Okay, we grab this, do that. Okay, never mind. Canva doesn't understand it either. Why is it an HTML picture? Save as. It's actually just saving as a WebP, and I can't open it in anything. All right. I apologize. If you want to see what the original looked like, please do go to the artist's page. They are very, very silly, very cool, very artsy. I like their stuff. But I don't think they're taking commissions right now. Looks at the very thin spider, not fuzzy. Could be a daddy long legs. So not fuzzy, not long. If it's brown, run away. If brown, run. Because if small-ish, thin, but not long legs, dark brown. I think brown recluse are brighter brown, aren't they? Oh, no, they are dark brown. Yeah, don't touch. Do not touch. If not far south, probably not recluse. Oh, yeah, that is true. U.S. regions. Oh, look, I ran out of storage space. Yes, you can tell me I can't record. That's fine. I don't care. Yeah, it's probably not a recluse, actually. Just looking at the concentration map, it's, yeah. Not fuzzy, though? Are you sure? I mean, I guess could be like baby. Dark brown, skinny spider. Could just be a common house spider. That is... Yeah, they kind of look like brown recluse too. But I don't think they're... Spider, U.S. regions. Oh, it's not even gonna tell me. Common house spider scary. It probably isn't a brown recluse. Just given the area, they're really... I don't want to say they're like super region locked, but they're not anywhere near there, I think. Coming straight at me, thought they were supposed to be polite. What the fuck? Are common house spiders like scared of humans? I don't know if that's one of the breeds that is. There's all kinds of spider. Don't know one. Know them all unless spider scientists probably. Yeah, there's, and it's the descriptor of small, or was it small? Was small in there? Brown, skinny, not fuzzy. There are so many spiders like that, especially in the United States. So tough call, but it's probably best to be cautious regardless. Would recommend not just picking it up if at all possible. Scared? Yeah, right. There's a spider right next to your mom's bed. Well, with like some spiders, if the weather becomes too extreme either way, they will overcome their fear to be not in the weather. Nursery web spider looks like wolf spider, could be that, but I think wolf spiders are a little too fuzzy. Yeah, wolf spiders are a little too fuzzy, and I wouldn't consider that skinny. Wolf spiders are like the first step of actual like spider. where it stops looking like an insect and starts looking like an arachnid, in my opinion. But they are safe. They're very friendly. They're a spider 1 foot next to me. Just run. Just run. It's fine. It's not fuzzy though? Are you they might. I swear wolf spiders have like some fuzz on them. Oh, it's like a wolf spider but not fuzzy. That's fair. Red spider. Oh yeah, I've seen those guys. They're pretty silly, but they look so weird because it looks like they have, like, cause they have 4 front legs instead of 2. Point her to the roaches, yes. Why are we bracketing everything? I'm so confused. But yes, point the spider at the roaches and let it have a good time. You know what's a really scary spider? I need someone to like look this up to verify that this is indeed the scariest spider, because it is. But orb weavers, really big orb weavers, are terrifying. That is my least favorite spider by far. They don't even eat the roaches, damn freeloaders. It's like when your cat doesn't attack the mice. You're not even paying rent. I love jumping spiders though, they so silly. The only spider that I can tolerate is wolf spiders. Only because they're so useful? Yeah. I think the reason people like jumping spiders is because of the animated series that was on YouTube. Yeah, Lucas the Spider. That is the reason people like jumping spiders. I am convinced that that is the only reason, because people see that, are reminded of Lucas the Spider, and think, oh, that's cute. I'm convinced. They live next to the roach cabinets, and they don't do jack shit, and my mom won't let me kill the damn spider making a web in our plates. Roach cabinet? I'm a bit concerned, but I'm maybe I guess an exterminator probably wouldn't do too much good. They'd probably just come back. Yeah, we have broken can. It's that cabinets that the roaches live in, because under our sink and wet. Oh yeah, that's fair. I've lived in places that had a lot of roaches, but not like the big ones. They were the small ones, so it wasn't as scary. It's fine. I get to scare them with water every day, so it's hilarious. So it's fine. Maybe try setting up some roach traps. Is that a thing? Is that a thing that happens? Do they make those? Anyways. I have picked up a jumping spider and it looked at me. It was so far from my face, but it looked at me. I'm convinced she rolled a 20 on perception and knew that was my face. Do they have like, I know a lot of animals have this like instinctual ability to recognize faces just as like for a safety reason. Do insects and arachnids have the same thing? Horrifying, Cass, horrifying. But jumping spiders are kind of cute though. Bro, I encountered a flying roach once. That shit made me have an out-of-body experience. I would die. If an insect flies, it does not deserve to be anywhere near me. I will run away. I do not like flying insects. Wasps, bees, grasshoppers when they decide to start flying at me for no reason. I hate it. Oh, we don't have flying ones. I have the small ones like Zero. They're harmless for the most part. Yeah, they don't really do a whole lot. They just kind of congregate around food sources, really. Although when I was at an archery competition, I think it was Nationals or Worlds, I can't remember. We were in a really big conference hall in Orlando, Florida, and I went to the bathroom, and there was a cockroach in there that was like 3 inches long. And let me tell you, I ran the fuck away. I was not fucking with that. at all, ever, in the slightest. No thank you. She was really nice, but I pick up a not normal amount of spiders and ain't had one look at me like that. That's fair. Usually they just kind of scurry away. I've never encountered a flying grasshopper. That's some cornfield shit. What do you mean you've never encountered a flying grasshopper? I thought they could all fly. Is that not a thing? Also rude, but yes. So one of the places I used to work at, and I won't name it because it's not doxable, but it's still not going to name them. I was in the automotive section, so we were outside most of the day, just kind of in a garage. And let me tell you, during the beginnings of summer, when grasshoppers are really, really out and about, they are everywhere. There will be hundreds of grasshoppers just clinging to every wall that they can find. And it's really fun because you can grab them and just throw them. And they just they'll flail for a little bit and then just fly away. But they jump on you. And it's like, don't do that. I'm cool with you being here. I'm cool with hanging out. Just don't fly at me. We have flying insects in our bathroom. You can see them on the walls during a shower when the condensation is on the walls. Yeah, the baby roaches are monsters. They're terrifying. Never again. You probably have fun bugging each other with the insects. Nice. Bye, Rollin. Enjoy the spider being hopefully friendly while you sleep. Oh my god, the locust plague never left the Midwest. So I was helping my friend move this weekend, and he lives out in the middle of nowhere. I live in the middle of nowhere, but he lives in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of nowhere. His nearest neighbor is at least a mile away. His town has less than 100 people in it. Anyways, his house is on it's like 800 acres. But the fenced in section that he lives at might be 5 acres, but it's pretty overgrown in some sections. So I was walking, because he's just moving into it. So it's not unkept, but it's not like the grass hasn't been weed-eated in a while. But I was walking on his front sidewalk thing, and there are bushes on either side. And I kind of nudged one of them on accident, and at least 50 grasshoppers flew out of these bushes and just took off. They were terrified, and it scared me so badly. I don't know why they like the grass that much. They need to go away, but there were so many of them. I don't understand how. I think next time I'm out there, I'm taking a video of it because I need to show somebody how absolutely insane the amount of grasshoppers is. And I'm talking like less than 10 square feet of space had 50 grasshoppers in it. It's insane. It's so bad. But they're not even the worst ones because they kind of just hang out. But the June bugs, when I was working at the automotive place I was working at, they would fly into the shop. And I'm talking hundreds. There's so many bugs. I hate bugs because of this. But they would fly in, flip upside down because they're dumb. And then they can't flip themselves back up because the way they flip themselves is with their wings. But it doesn't work when you're on your back. So they'll fly in, flip upside down, and then just die in the shop. Why? The Midwest is built different. It is an ungodly amount of bug. And I hate bug. Especially with the grasshoppers there, horrible. He has a wasp's nest somewhere in his house. So they're just flying around as we're trying to help him move. And you just have to ignore it. I hate wasps. You just gotta ignore it. Mans needs to get some chickens to eat the grasshoppers. I think they're setting up chicken coops, but I don't know why they don't just let them free range, because where are they gonna go? It's fields everywhere for miles. They're just gonna enjoy what they have. Oh yeah, and they buzz really loud when they do that. Yeah, because they're trying to flap their wings, and they're like little shell things are out, so that's vibrating. It's like, my guy, just use one of the wings, and you might have a chance. I don't know how. Okay, I was gonna say I don't know how they flip upside down, but I know exactly how, and it's hilarious. they don't understand how to fly. They can do it successfully. I guess I should say they don't understand how to land. As soon as a June bug tries to land, instead of flapping its wings a little faster, slowing itself down, it just runs into the thing that it's trying to land on and prays that it can grab onto that thing fast enough. And if it can't, it just falls. That's how June bugs land. It is the funniest thing I've ever watched, because they will slam straight into a wall and try to grab onto it and then just fall on their backs. And it's like, I don't want to touch you because your shell is really hard and your legs are really spiny and it makes me very uncomfortable. But you gotta like try to flip them over, like grab them and throw them. But it's like, you did this to yourself. The coops are more for protection from hawks and stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. Especially in our area. He's got bald eagles and stuff that fly around there. It probably would be dangerous. Chickens will go back to roost, I hear, but depends on if predators are around. Yeah, there's a lot of natural predators. Coyotes, eagles, stuff like that. So I could understand. It's a wooded area too, so that might be better. Just from like overhead perspective, but who knows? Oh yeah, they'll bounce all over the place. They do. It's so strange to watch. But it is hilarious. That's the only positive thing I can say about June bugs. Everything else is, why are you doing this to yourself? Anyways, it's 10 p.m. Oh my god, I've been live for 3.5 hours. When did that happen? Anyways, next stream will... Yeah, I'm not going to say it's going to be Sunday. I can't say it's going to be Sunday because I've said that 3 times now and I've been behind in my college work. But I will try to get something before Monday. If not, I will be streaming Monday because Minecraft server opens and I need to rush. So this next week's stream is Monday instead of Tuesday. Thank you guys for being here. I hope some of you at least got something done. Maybe I got stuff done. I hope some of you got something done at least. Yeah, thank you guys for coming. I am going to go to sleep. I am very tired. Bye.